Oh, maybe that would have worked if I didn't hold on to the front of his hairband and it would have actually shot at you. That's not even what I wanted to start with. It appears, Tifa, that I am... That's what you get. It appears, by the way, Tifa, that I seem to have some sort of allergic reaction to certain types of rubber.
Such as? Dildos. Butt plugs.
Such as the ones from these earphones.
How do you know? You've had those for years.
That is true. But I have a problem falling asleep. I'm not good at falling asleep. I'm really good at sleeping. I've gotten much better at sleeping. I have trouble falling asleep. You know that. And usually... Did you just break off your nail?
No. This one was already broken off.
Okay, give me this. Take it back, but don't mess up your nails. I have trouble falling asleep.
I didn't interrupt you. You interrupted yourself.
So in order to fall asleep, I usually put on some YouTube video for background noise. And then I have earphones, so I just plug in one side and then I fall asleep with that playing in my ear. Because I don't want to just put it on speaker because then Tifa can hear it. And it's not like I don't want her to hear what I'm listening to. It's not that kind of stuff. But maybe... Yes, I'm exclusively falling asleep to hardcore capybara videos. I don't want her to stay or like wake up from a video on ad suddenly playing, and then that would be annoying. If that happens, only I hear it, only I wake up. That's my issue. But when you had gone to the Netherlands for a bit last time, I put a video on speakerphone on my phone. I just put that next to me. And my skin started clearing up after a few days. And now we were in Norway for a few days, and because then we shared a room with her brother, so it was the three of us in the room, I again used an earpiece because I didn't want to keep both of them awake. And then my skin got worse again. My skin isn't perfect, but it is much better, and it stays that way. So this seems to be perfectly fine because just having it like this doesn't do anything, like my skin doesn't get irritated by it. But somehow sleeping with one in my ear makes my skin break out.
Why don't you just sleep with the over-ear thingy that you also take to the gym?
Because the over-ear Bluetooth one we got, if I roll over, it hurts like crazy. Because that presses in. We've got these thingies that you put over your ear basically, and they just lay against like this part, like below your temple. They're not amazing quality, but they get the job done. You can listen to stuff while you're working out, so that's fine, that's all they need to do. But if I put something over here and I lay on this, then I press this into my skull. How do you sleep sideways with any earphones? Well,
one ear.
With these I can do it. That's not great, and I will eventually like roll over again, but like this, I can lay like this for a bit. Like eventually it will like press down here on my ear. But with the Bluetooth ones that Tifa mentioned, that they don't fit in your ear. So it's like you are laying on stones, and that's not comfortable. Anyway, I'm glad I seem to have finally found the thing that makes my skin go bad. And it was earphones.
Well,
which are perfectly fine throughout the day. I can stream with these hours on end, does nothing. But if I fall asleep with them, I'll get zits. It doesn't make any sense to me, but that's how my body works.
Leave it out and see if it gets better again. But before that, Psycho, yes. Congratulations on being last, third, second and first in that order.
It's kind of like a countdown, I like it too. Impressive,
Happy Wednesday.
Appreciated, welcome in everybody, how are you doing? Also, Tifa, you hydrated yourself. Can we? Yeah, we can still see this. Go drink.
I did. That was my motivation to get up and get the drinks.
Okay, but it doesn't say you have to get something to drink. The hydrate redeem says you, the person redeeming it, has to drink something. So go on.
Yeah, but I have.
You haven't. I didn't see you drink, so there's no evidence.
I drank from your cup in the kitchen.
I saw no evidence. Video material or it doesn't count.
Just for that.
Alright, cheers. Imagine clinking me to say, hello, welcome and Skinner. Thank you for the resub. Clink, love. Love.
Quiz our love.
Look at this adorable cow mug once again. It's adorable.
Secretly first.
You're always secretly. You're the first Skinner. There you go. This is gonna
That was not as cute as you started it.
Well, deal with it.
I'll take it.
Thank you. Thank you. At least someone doesn't make me feel bad about this. Thanks, Tifa.
How are you guys doing?
Tifa
Halfway through the weekend.
usually is the wind in my sails, the wind underneath my wings, making me soar in life. But then there are moments like this where
I cut a hole in your wing.
no, you lift me up, and while I'm just cruising and enjoying life, you throw rocks in my face. Not enough to make me fall.
It stabbed me in the back. You lift me up. But what's the lyrics? You raise me up. Or
You raise me
high.
up, and I don't remember the rest. I think I like the song, but
You raise me high? Who even sang that? Celine Dion?
you raise me up so I can stand
Oh,
on mountains.
yeah. Oh, never mind. That is not
Josh
Celine Dion.
Groban, 2003. The song is called You Raise Me Up.
Okay, apparently I've not listened to that in so long. Because I thought it was Celine Dion for some reason.
Maybe there's a Celine Dion version. You Raise Me Up, Celine Dion cover.
No?
But
But Celine 10.
The song has been covered by numerous artists, but not Celine Dion.
Oh,
Not yet.
Suddenly he used the AI answer.
Fuck you, Tifa, stop
Remember how
calling
he
me out.
always goes like, oh no, I never trust anything.
It's true. I still haven't migrated away from Google Chrome. Yes, I am part of a problem, I understand this, and yes, what I just told you was from the AI overview. I want to apologize to all of you for me taking a shortcut. I'm now scrolling down for a moment to tell you that I see a bunch of covers being suggested from YouTube and TikTok. Celine Dion isn't one of them. I believe Celine Dion is big enough that she would pop up straight away if she did a cover. I hope I made it up to all of you. Do you feel better now? Are you gonna continue shitting me on me all stream, or are we just gonna do this in the beginning?
No, I'm not certain yet.
Okay. Whatever makes you happy, Tifa.
It's a mood.
There's a Westlife version, arguably the most popular version.
Westlife.
Possible.
Westlife. Name something from Westlife.
You Raise Me Up. I'm pretty sure we know Westlife songs because the name rings a bell.
There's a version by Il Divo.
Il Divo, so the Super Mario character that lives in the water.
Il Divo?
Il Divo, called Portisere, which is pretty good too. I
Also
believe
doesn't
that's
ring a bell.
Italian. Westlife are an Irish pop group formed in 1998. Wikipedia, not AI overview bullshit from Google Chrome. They disbanded in 2012, reunited in 2018.
Just go to their songs.
I'm trying.
Wait. Go up.
Go up.
Up.
Like
Hey,
I'm
they've done
parking
a
car.
song for the Pokemon movie.
Flying Without Wings.
Okay, so we
No. They didn't make a song for the Pokemon the movie 2000, one with Lugia. They made a song that was included on the soundtrack. That's different.
Fair enough. Also go up some more. Funnily enough, I do know their manager, Lewis Walsh.
How do you know Lewis Walsh?
I have no clue actually.
Hey Lewis! Hi! Apparently Tifa knows you!
I think he's also a actor or...
He served as a judge on television talent competition shows like Popstars, Eurostar, The X Factor and Ireland's Got Talent.
Oh, maybe I know him from Ireland's Got Talent.
Pronounced Louis, not Louis. Well, then
Louis.
he should spell his name differently.
I know the face, let's say it like that.
Why is there a silent S there? Is he French?
Thank you.
Sorry. Also, I just pulled my cable. I hope that didn't make any weird sounds. I'm still trying to look up any West Side songs that I might know.
Don't they usually have this little list of songs released? But that's not on here for some reason.
Not here. Uptown Girl. They did a cover.
Oh.
That's the one I know.
Uptown Girl.
In a sold out world?
Small town world or something. I don't know the lyrics of it. I know the like beat a little bit, but I forgot the lyrics.
That's the only song from the top of my head that I can think of that I believe I've heard him do. Also about my still unfortunate choice of browser. Seems like you're not brave enough. I've got Brave installed even. I just haven't migrated stuff yet. I should, I know. Or Firefox, anything but Google. Like, seriously. Or maybe just not use Google to look up things and then avoid this whole AI bullshit debacle anyway. As someone with a correct spelling, because I'm not French, I've had to deal with people spelling my name incorrectly all my damn life. I understand this.
Especially at the doctor's office.
Yeah. Yeah. That's annoying. Thankfully, I never had that issue.
I half feel it, and my name isn't that hard, but it's often pronounced as Lafita.
Okay, but then they're swapping around letters.
Yeah. I never know.
Is Lafita a name? Because I've called you that before, but I think it is a name.
I don't know where they get Lafita from.
Apparently, Lafita is a brand.
Like when you see my name, and my neighbor used to call me Lafita all the time as well.
I hope I don't butcher this. Angel Imanol Lafita Castillo is a Spanish former professional footballer. Now I think of feta cheese. La feta, yes, fair, with the amount of cheese we both eat, that makes sense. Jack!
No, Jacques.
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 That, okay, fair enough, that actually did happen once. Your grandfather called me Jacques. Unironically, I think he thought that's my name. I think he misunderstood.
No, that could be.
I don't care.
He's also called you Peachy.
No, the other one. The other grandfather.
Okay, yeah, then...
Yeah, I think he misheard. He's kind of deaf.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's definitely deaf.
Jacques Earth. Yes, indeed. That would be funny, actually. Welcome in Dark Lord. How are you doing?
What he said.
I'm off a Genghis Khan fan. Genghis Khan. Jing. I don't know the lyrics.
I roughly know that song, I think.
Bonnie M, I think.
That doesn't ring a bell.
I believe. I think I've googled this particular song a whole bunch of times. Oh no, Genghis Khan is the band. Okay, that's why I got confused. The band is called Genghis Khan, and their song, or this song we're talking about, is also called Genghis Khan, which is the German spelling of Genghis Khan. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Wait, is that a German Eurovision act?
It was.
Ah.
Genghis Khan was originally formed in Munich. In 79, they competed in the Eurovision Song Contest with the song Genghis Khan.
That is such a Eurovision song.
Yes.
That fits perfectly, actually.
Yeah, I see it.
Moscow won the Eurovision that year.
The song Moscow?
Moscow.
Bonnie M did the hit song Rasputin. That's what I was thinking of. That also has a German version, I think. No, these songs, they don't sound the same, I know that. But they have such similar vibes to me that I always conflate them. Like in my memory, that song, Moscow, Moscow, that one and Rasputin is like, to me, in my brain, they have amalgamated into one thing.
Are songs like this often translated into other languages?
Possibly.
It's like après ski hut.
Yeah, kind of.
Same sort of vibe.
Is it not pronounced Bone-E? Not that I ever heard.
Bonnie?
Bonnie M. Yeah. I don't know Skinner. Bone-E sounds like an item from Mega Man. That's what I was thinking of for a moment. No, but I only know Bonnie M from like those New Year's Eve TV shows that my grandparents would put on when we spent the evening there. I didn't expect you to remember because you're
I know the shows,
trying
but
to
not
pass
the
out.
person.
Yeah, and they always introduce them as Bonnie M. So that's how the Germans say it. I don't know if it's Boney M in other languages. It would make sense because it's bony, you know, like an adjective.
The only Bonnie I know is my grandmother Bonnie.
Oh, yeah,
Different
true.
spelling.
I also know that one song. My Bonnie is over the ocean. My Bonnie is over the sea.
Please don't take my Bonnie from me.
Something like that. I had to sing that in music classes. And I don't know why. I don't know how that got me in touch with music. Because I remember our
It's one of those
teacher
things
back
you
then.
get at school.
Yeah, in elementary school, like we would sing like the same 3 songs for like a whole year. And it's not like we got better at it. We didn't add anything to it. Just always the same thing.
Bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, bring back my Bonnie to me.
And you brought in Mommy. Nice.
I mean, that
Awesome.
works.
Mommy, welcome in. You've been summoned, apparently.
That's also the spelling on how to say my Oma Bonnie. Funnily enough, it took until after her death that I realized she wasn't even called Bonnie.
Okay.
I always thought
It's
my
not funny, I'm
grandmother
shocked.
was
Certainly
called
nothing.
Bonnie. Because we always called her Oma, meaning grandmother. Oma Bonnie.
That's sweet.
And it wasn't until I saw the, what's it called, obituary?
Obituary.
Obituary?
Yeah.
Where I looked at it and I'm like, who's this?
Okay, fair enough.
Why does it suddenly say Cecilia? I'm like, who's Cecilia?
Oma Bonnie. Of
It's
course.
funny. So I
Yeah.
only learned after she passed away that her real name was not Bonnie. I've been lied to my entire life.
Would you believe it? For a large chunk of my life, I always thought my grandmother was called Oma and my grandfather was called Opa, which is the generic German terms for grandfather and grandmother. Because they even called each other that.
That is relatively common, I feel like. It's like when parents call the other, like...
Funnily enough, when I was like 9 or so, I learned that my parents had actual names. And then I just started referring to them by their first name, because they call me by my first name. Why wouldn't I call my parents by their first names, right? Which I learned later is apparently a weird thing to do. Well, that's me as a kid. But I never did that with my grandparents. If I did it was for extra effect.
I never actually realized, but now that you mention it... Yeah?
Yeah. Even to this day, I call my grandmother Oma, but I call my dad by his name. So you thought every grandmother, almost every kid was called Oma? Mommy, you're thinking way farther than I did when I was a kid. I didn't consider that at all.
Probably never met them.
If you had told me that as like a 7-year-old, you would have exploded my brain. Like, wait, other people... Oh my god, true, other people have grandparents too. That's the same name. Oh my god, I guess when you guys were born, they didn't really have names for people. So they just all gave you the same ones. Something like that.
What a coincidence, well. Like the top 20 mostly got recycled.
Indeed.
Wait until you learn that teachers have a home where they live like normal people.
It is technically possible that you can bump into your teachers outside of school. And that's such a weird experience. I once I once saw the physics science teacher who bullied me in 7th grade to the point where I skipped his classes for like half a year. I saw him a few years later when we were on a vacation somewhere at the Baltic Sea. He was sitting on a bench, and I looked at him. He looked at me, and I pretended I didn't see him because he's a fucking asshole. And then I just went on about my life.
Fair enough.
Yeah, don't bully students for no reason. You know, if a student is an asshole and you're being a dick back to him, I can kind of understand, but don't just first lesson of a new year go like, fuck you.
Well, funnily enough, the 4 times a year that I am in the Netherlands, I still sometimes run into my grade school teachers. And those I still know. They also still recognize me. And then we have a little chat. But none of my high school teachers.
That weirded me out,
college.
by the way, because I was walking about with Tifa one day, years ago, and then Tifa suddenly stops, talks to a guy, and she calls him Master.
Mr. Ipe.
And I was thinking, okay, I don't know who we just bumped into. What? This feels strange. And they seem
still
to
refer to them as... In the Netherlands, you call the male teacher meester, so technically master, literally translated. And a female teacher juffrouw, or just juf. I'm not sure how you translate that. Juf.
Woman.
No, that wouldn't be...
It's like Mrs.
I don't think Juf really has a...
Juf seems so fucking... Listen, this is not even about me, but Juf sounds so disrespectful. Like, you can't even be bothered to say the whole title. Hey, woman, basically. Yuffie? No, Jufvrouw.
Oh,
Dark
right.
Lord, that's for different parts of the internet.
Misspell juffrouw, holy shit. Oh no,
J-E?
I did not.
What?
It looks so weird when I actually look at it.
Hey, lady! Basically. Completely nondescript. Also, welcome in Benjima. Hey, man!
But yeah, I still call them that. And that was actually a really weird thing, because in grade school, and that is in the Netherlands until you turn like 11 or so, you call your teachers juf or meester and their first name.
I love how for guys, this is so sexist, I feel like. For guys it's master, and for women it's like woman. Or shortened wom.
And you add their first name to it. But the moment you then go to high school, you're no longer allowed to address your teacher by their first name. And then it's sir, last name.
Yeah,
or miss, last
we
name.
had the same thing. In like kindergarten level, it was first name, and starting first grade, it was sir or madam, last name. Yeah.
Everyone ain't greeting you all separately. Wow.
Wow, Benjima.
We'll take it.
I feel offended on everybody's behalf. No, that's perfectly fine. Welcome.
In German, it's just leraar or lerarin.
No.
Also up until a certain level.
No, I don't know how it is today, but back when I went to school, it wasn't, because Lehrer and Lehrerin are just teacher male and teacher female. Because every word in German, or every word like this in German has a gender. So we use Herr or Frau and then the last name. So sir, madam.
On all stages in school. Because it's like what Mame says. Then grade school, first name. High school, last name. And then in college, back to first name. Like, I wonder what that bit in high school is that we decided on.
I think distance. Like a distance of authority.
It's like we're suddenly trying to, we need to teach him some sort of respect to elder people or something. Like, I have no clue.
I don't know. What I wonder though, because German is one of the gendered languages, how do you deal with a situation where you don't know the teacher's gender? Like, I never had that situation happen. With us, that was always clear. But I guess they have to use a third word. But
I am actually not sure how language in Germany is currently covering that. Like at work, when we have customers that have said in the thingy that they prefer non-binary? We just go, hey, first name, last name?
Same. That's what we do at work too.
But
and I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how you do that in college then, I guess the same.
I don't know. I don't even work here. Whatever, miss. Basically.
My name is Mr. Okay, yeah, fair.
Okay, Mrs. Woods. Fair enough, I guess.
So same in America.
It's gonna be really weird because I'm starting college class to become a high school teacher next year with a goal of teaching at my old school, but I'm gonna be so weird out addressing my previous teachers by their first name. Just don't. Just don't. Just keep addressing them as you did when you were a student there. Makes sense to me. With the umbrella they, them, but I've never really heard it in practice for a gendered language. Yeah, same. This is one of the many reasons why I prefer communication in English, because it's just easier in a lot of ways, this being one of them. I know I've seen that there are similar words in German, but I've never actually met anybody that uses them. Like,
what's the German datum, isn't it?
I think it's Xi.
No, Xi is its own pronoun.
Let me Wikipedia that.
You gotta put in Xi pronoun, and it's without the E, I believe.
I gotta go to German Wikipedia first of all if I want to know something about German words. Geschlechtsneutrale Pronomen. There we go. That's German. Gender neutral addressing people.
I thought it was just C. As in the plural form of...
There is no clear answer in the German Wikipedia article. It's a lot of definitions, a lot of about the debates, how you would gender language in German to make it inclusive.
I'm quite sure currently most common is just Z.
There is one suggestion, which is to use N. E-N.
Yeah, that's 2018, that's old.
Yeah, but...
I'm telling you, it's C.
I don't know. What I'm trying to say is there are people trying to figure out how to get that ungendered, which makes sense if you ask me. But we're still a long way from establishing that as the language that's actually being used.
That's never happening.
Not in our lifetimes, probably.
And having German gendered is so annoying, especially if you have like an entire text and you want to, especially like in professions or if you're addressing people, like that is all gendered. Every profession basically has a male and a female version of it.
Er oder sie, yeah.
Which usually just has like an innen for the female version behind it. And then you need to somehow now find a way to address both. And then you have so many different ways on how people do that. And it's so hard to read, especially as a foreigner.
Yes, both as a foreigner and somebody who...
You have like asterisks everywhere on how they're trying to solve it.
Because at work I need to deal with a lot of like written text. It's an issue for people who are just not good at the language, who live here, who speak German, but they don't read that well, which fair. It's an issue for people learning the language because that throws an extra wrench in there, which I understand. It kind of makes texts longer usually, which is just what it does.
It makes the flow. So English is so much nicer.
Yes, in that regard it really is. Yeah.
I called a woman girl chap, I'd expect to find no.
Yeah, because of Dark Lords. When I go for respectful non-gender, I usually just say chap or citizen. I've seen people say citizen before, and I feel like it's exclusively an American thing.
Citizen sounds very awkward to me.
Citizen to me feels like I'm the president and you are a civilian member of society and I address you.
Fair enough.
Exclusively because I've never actually seen that being used. So I'm just not used to it. I assume it's perfectly fine. Chap does feel gendered. On the other hand, guys seems unisex to me.
Yeah, I say hey guys to everyone, whether it's a group of only women, whether it's mixed. It's always hey guys.
I usually just revert down to hey guys.
Yeah, but now that you say it, if you go hey chaps, that does feel oddly specific.
Because it has British energy.
So if we go hey girls, then it's also suddenly very specific.
Male, female, we're all part of the boys. Indeed.
Language.
Yeah.
Hurts my brain.
Yeah. Ditto for bloke. Yes, bloke also has very high levels of British energy.
Yeah.
And I would say bloke is also exclusively male.
Yeah, you also wouldn't go, hey blokes.
Yeah, I mean, I could go, hey bloke, but it's not like, hey guys.
But it's kind of funny.
Not to me, at least.
How as humanity we have decided that we can use like guys universally for everyone, but not bloke, for example.
I think it's just a matter of somebody starts doing it and then we all get used to it. Because up until like I want to say 10 years ago, the idea of addressing somebody who isn't exclusively male as guy wouldn't have occurred to me. It just wouldn't have. But over time that's changed. So if the new cool thing, the new slang of today would become hey blokes, if Mame manages to make hey blokes popular now, I'd be on board. Language in that regard to me is like, in a positive way, I don't care. I just want to know that I'm using it right.
Yeah, fair enough.
I want to avoid instances of negative riz. I hope I used that word. I'm really busy trying to make skishu mainstream. Thank you. It's a valiant effort.
Also, stop saying guy and say the full term Guido.
Isn't it Guido, first of all?
Oh, I have a colleague who's called Guido, also spelled like that.
Yeah.
So if I would go, hey Guido, then I'm always addressing this one person instead of the group.
Benjima, nobody remembers Guy Fawkes except for V for Vendetta and 4chan anonymous hackers. Okay, again, thank you for proving my point, Skinner. Nobody knows Guy Fawkes. Nobody does.
I need to look this up.
You don't know the Guy Fawkes mask? Tifa, don't Google Guido mask.
Guy Fawkes mask.
Guy Fawkes. V for Vendetta, you've seen the movie like twice with me.
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
We're all dedicated to the motherfucker. Yeah, good for you. Okay, it's a British thing, I guess.
Okay.
Fawkes, like forks. No Fawkes. As in
Like Fox.
Guy Fawkes. That's why he's busy right now. Be careful, Guido is sometimes used as a disparaging term for Italians. That is also true. Is that still being used? I thought that kind of fell out of time and place. Like 20 or 30 years ago.
Does it have a specific meaning in Italian?
No. It's just used as a not endearing nickname. That's a euphemism for Italians because, I don't know, people need to be racist.
Okay.
So just come up with words. Wait, Guy Fawkes? What are you looking up to? She spelled it slightly differently though.
I spelled it as fox, you know, the animal.
Yeah, the cute one with a bushy tail. Remember, the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot. Something, 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 something must never be forgot. Like that.
Is that from V for Vendetta? Because I'm...
No, it's from Guy Fawkes.
Oh, I thought Guy Fawkes
That's
is
why
from
it's
that.
used... Yes, Tifa. V for Vendetta retroactively made Guy Fawkes happen.
I don't know. I looked it up and then you were like, oh, he's from...
The mask is.
Oh. No, I got you.
It's a generic name, like how they'd refer to all Germans as Fritz. Yeah, true.
Fair. Also, I've never actually heard the name Fritz, except for a cat.
It's not really a common name here anymore. There's a couple of German sounding names that really aren't being used anymore. Siegfried. The only Siegfrieds I know are one of ancient Germanic stories and the character from Soul Calibur.
Okay, no, I do know several Siegfrieds.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We have a couple at work.
Okay, that feels like an old German name.
Yeah, that's definitely true, but that is still around. But Fritz, I have... Like I said, the only time I've seen a Fritz, it was a cat.
True.
We're all Dutch people as Kees, yeah? Kees or Piet?
Is it Kees because of cheese?
No, I don't think so.
Because that's Kaas. I know, it kind of makes sense in my head, but...
I don't think it does.
Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament with gunpowder so the Catholics would rule the UK. It didn't work and he was promptly arrested. True.
What is the general name in Belgium, actually? Like, suddenly I realize...
Pedophiles.
I want to laugh about that, but we're just as bad in the Netherlands.
I need to preface this. Not every Belgian is a pedophile. But if you bother Googling like all the sting operations on like pedophilia rings, most of them somehow were either based in the Netherlands or in Belgium.
No, the Dutch definitely have the biggest network, but the Belgians have the most famous pedophiles.
Infamous.
Infamous. Sorry.
Yeah. What did I miss? Racist stereotypes.
The most common name in Belgium is Noah.
Okay. Wasn't so bad. Siegfried der Drachentöter? Yes, indeed, that guy. Also, that's not Dragon Toucher, that's Dragon Killer. Dragon Toucher sounds bad, like somebody needs to call the cops. If it would be Dragon Petter, that would be cute. I would love to pet dragons, like, and then just run off before it eats me.
Only touchy.
Yeah, donkey. Yes, basically, donkey is a dragon toucher.
I once encountered a random name somewhere called Kees Tulp, and I knew, yep, that's a Dutch name. That is the most Dutch name ever.
Yeah, that definitely does sound like
basically Kees Tulip.
Mm-hmm. Not all Belgians are not... Wait, not all Belgians are not pedos? There's a double negative that confuses me. I'm not racist, but if you Google Belgium, no.
You find trouble.
It's not the people living where's fault that some people also living where are assholes.
So I think they just have the most infamous ones.
Mm-hmm. I find that so weird. I remember, or it felt like it, a couple decades ago now when I was a teenager. It felt like every day one of the headlines in the newspaper was that some group of pedophiles had been arrested in Belgium. Hence why that stuck with me. I don't know why. It could have also always been the same article or the same incident, but just a new article about it, and it just left a completely wrong impression of me. I've been to Belgium with you. It's not bad. I love Brussels. It's a nice place. Not the main station. It's pretty run down and the streets suck ass, but the cities are nice.
Funnily enough, I feel like the main station in a lot of cities are always a bit iffy.
Yeah, that is true. Because a ton of people go there and then usually shady shit happens at some point.
Yeah.
Because everybody goes there and it's easy to access. See, famous world, why did Britain just latch onto that? Who, Joseph? Joseph. Doesn't ring a bell. Like a very Flemish name is Jos or Jeff. A very Wallonian name also used in Flanders is Louis? Or is it Louis? Because that always confuses me. Oh, Josef Fritzl, he's Austrian. But
Fritzl. I don't know why.
Okay, listen. In this context, that was a fucked up thing to do.
Why?
Because do you not know the story of Josef Fritzl?
No.
He kidnapped a girl and then kept her as a sex slave in his basement for like 14 years.
Oh, shit, okay.
And he caught her when she was like 8 or something. I don't even know. A really fucked up story.
Don't think I've ever heard of his case. Pretty sure it was
his daughter? Oh yeah, true. It was not just the whole child sex abuse thing. It was also the fact that it's incest. Yes, true. Sorry. I forgot that extra shit stain on the story. I think what Tifa was going for, that Fritzl also kind of sounds like an electric static shock.
Kinda, yeah.
Please don't do it that way anymore. Go with a B sound at the beginning. Fritzl.
I will do that. So the J? Jot.
J.
The J in
That letter always confuses.
Jos and Jeff is definitely the French J. Wait. J.
So
Jos.
Jos and Jeff?
Jeff. Je m'appelle. Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I thought your name is Skinner.
Wow, did you lie to us?
Wow. Oh no, Tifa's going to rub her feet on the carpet and give Jack a... I hope not. No, I hope not, Dark Lord, please. No.
It's funny because I am standing
On something that could create static electricity, that is true. Stop that, we have microphones attached. You're gonna fry that first. Britzel sounds like a pretzel. That is true, and now I want a pretzel.
Pretzel.
Came out in 2008 during the Euros, which were in Austria and Switzerland. So, Austria in Switzerland? Austria or Switzerland?
I knew Austria was in Switzerland.
Don't tell them that, they wouldn't be happy about it. So it was massive news here. Yeah, that was the predominant story in the news over here too. Like that kept going on and on and on. Which I understand because it was completely fucked up. The Austrian part of Switzerland. You mean the one where the Germans hid all... Sorry, not the Germans. The Nazis hid all the gold? Possibly. The not so neutral part of Switzerland.
Why did everyone hit their gold there?
Because Switzerland does the whole "we're neutral" thing. Which I think is bullshit. If you're neutral to Nazis, you're not neutral. You are friendly with Nazis, which in my opinion makes you a Nazi as well.
Yeah, but they're also friendly with the other party.
Yeah. In politics, it's a thing.
That's how Switzerland became rich. Like, 2 gold bars for us, 1 for you.
No, I think it's a bit bigger than that, but I see where you're going.
You give us 3 chests, and we give you 2 back.
That's not how banks work usually, Tifa.
Excuse me? Do you know what the banks all take? Everything!
That's not true. I can only speak for Germany, but in Germany that isn't true. I don't think we ever had, like, in modern German history, we never had like a thing where German banks took money.
It can happen. You're only insured up until 100,000.
Per account.
Yeah. Do you have several accounts?
I do actually.
Oh, wow.
Not because I have that much money, but I do actually have multiple accounts. That just happened.
First gotta hit the 100k.
Exactly. Need that katana money first. I was talking about the Japanese entity Nue and typoed.
Wait, what?
No, you weren't, Skinner. In a different conversation. Oh yes, every time I stumble over my words, it's because in my mind I was having a different conversation in a different stream. Sure thing, Skinner. Your excuses have been better in the past too.
That's usually what happens to me too.
Switzerland is the Clippy of the world. So you're looking to start a war. So you're looking to hide all your money. I think you just revoked your I can travel to Switzerland card, Benjima.
I don't think it's the Clippy you mean, but I'm thinking of Microsoft.
That's exactly the Clippy Benjima means.
Oh,
How
so
many other
then I did get
Clippies do you know?
I'm sure there's more Clippies.
Tifa knows multiple Siegfrieds. She knows multiple Clippies. So you're looking for cheese, chocolate and time. Watches, technically. Yeah.
Oh, true. They're also known for their watches.
Yes. And cheese. And chocolate. And mountains. And very punctual trains. Unlike Germany. Also money. True. Banks. Yeah. And neutrality.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
You know what's also known for cheese, chocolate and timeliness? My segues.
Thought you were going to say
Tifa.
Tifa. Wow.
I was piggybacking off of Dark Lords, but you know what is true in Germany? Tifa's recaps. If only they were good enough. Hey Tifa, what has happened the last time we played Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 7, Minagoroshi?
The last time we played Higurashi, we were having an argument with the town council that we need to save Satoko. We had convinced them to assist us, but they would only help if we could also convince Oreo.
The hag!
If
the
we have
Empress!
if we have her blessing, then they will help us as well. So the next day we all head over to Oreo or the Sonozaki residence and we try to convince her. She's absolutely against the idea. It turns into a massive argument where she refuses to forgive them, especially for the crimes for her parents, and she never apologized and blah blah blah.
It isn't just a talk, it's like the whole Yakuza mafia thing. Like our friend kids are here, there's Keiichi, there's Rika, there's Reina, Mion and Shion of course, and then there's Oreo and her daughter Akane, the mother of Mion and Shion, and the husband and like 5 other guys looking menacingly. It's a whole thing.
So in the end, Keiichi loses his cool after she refuses to help again, threatens to choke her, apparently gets up, tries to attack her, he gets stopped by the family.
Keiichi in the end is so pissed he actually jumps up and tries to lunge at her to physically attack her.
They get thrown out and basically we thought our chances here were wasted until Mion and Shion's mom comes out and goes like, hey, we are with you. She gives her blessing,
yeah.
But we have to come up with a story because obviously if she would just forgive Satoko like that, then her whole image is ruined because that can't be. So now the story is that Keiichi basically choked her half to death.
They did fight and he choked
her.
the shit out of her to the point where she couldn't but align with his ideals because he was so strong and brave.
Exactly. So we got a win out of that, which meant the next day we all went back to the Child Consultation Center to start protesting. The town council got like hundreds of people, everyone showed
160-ish people showed up in the end. Just on the spot. Like it wasn't like they had much time to prepare. That's just the people they were able to drum up in a few hours.
Full-on demonstration right in front of the door. Obviously they started to get scared and called the cops on us.
We don't know that. The police showed up.
Ooishi said they were called.
I don't remember.
It is. So Ooishi at some point shows up and goes like, hey, awesome what you've done here, but this is...
It's really cool, I'm gonna let you finish. But did you know that this is illegal? Because you're obstructing stuff.
You're not allowed to protest here. If anything, you have to move across from the street where they were all worried it wouldn't be as effective.
Yeah, you can't be on their premises because that's obstruction. You could move to the street, but then you need a permit. And you don't have a permit, so shut it down, please.
I'm not sure if a permit was mentioned,
yes,
but regardless, we scattered and we are now at the point where we're talking about what our next step is going to be and how we are still going to save something.
Not true. After the Ooishi incident and him laying down the law, the kids, the friends were talking to each other for a moment, and then the scene changes to Satoko. in the Hojo household, and that's where we saved.
Wasn't it a hint?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's
Also,
alright.
cheese, if you mean the cheesy puns. My puns may be cheesy,
Some of them.
but every now and then there's a gooder one.
That's
for... how English speakers say gouda.
Yeah, for
gouda.
on the spot, that is actually pretty good.
Shut up! 5 out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I give it a 7.
Okay.
That's a pretty good one.
That's nice. Okay.
I kind of forgot. English speakers call it Gouda.
I was typing in agreement and deleted it. That's okay. I'll take it anyway. Also, the Clippy from a famous Bosnian cartoon, The Adventures of Clippy in the Mamluk Sultanate. No, it's Microsoft Word, I think, Clippy. Was Clippy also in other things? I don't recall.
No, I don't think so.
Didn't Microsoft try to bring back Clippy a while ago and then nobody cared and that kind of failed?
No, I think there was a thing where people wanted or started a petition to get it back.
Or like an AI Clippy thing.
I'm quite sure they never brought. I mean, now I need to know. Did we really had the chance to get Clippy back and we blew it?
Google Clippy AI.
Return of the Clippy. Word.
No, you're reading the AI overview thing. Scroll down.
Yeah, but I don't really mind. Oh, 5th of May 2025. There's a video of Clippy is returning. Is Microsoft bringing back Clippy? Oh, that's also a video. Seems like there is actually a plan to bring back Clippy.
Feels like an April Fool's thing.
In May?
Oh well. I think we all love Clippy, really. I call him Clipper. You guys aren't allowed to do that. They tried AI Clippy. Didn't work because it's AI. Did I say that out loud?
I'm gonna secretly name mine Clipper now. Or Clippo.
Oh look, I call it Higurashi. AI free to my knowledge. Yes, Tifa, you okay?
Yeah.
What's with your fun?
It feels like there's something under my nail.
Sorry, we are quickly investigating
there.
Tifa's nail.
There's a little chip under it.
That's not a chip, Tifa.
There.
That's this.
No, not on the nail. Under the nail. There. It's stuck here. There.
Yes, that's your skin.
No, that is not. Language. Wait, what?
What?
What's wrong with Clipper?
I think, Tifa, we're in a similar situation as Sega was when they released Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. And in the first main hub city, there was a robot NPC called Digger. D-I-G-G-A. Which isn't problematic as far as I understand, but people made it problematic, and eventually the character got renamed really quickly.
Why? Because of the
Exactly.
pronunciation or the Skinner. What did you call me?
Which is really unfortunate
Beating you
because
to it, Skin.
Digger is a term in German which has nothing to do with what some people might accidentally or on purpose misunderstand.
That's like everywhere.
Sager is what I say in a clip. A clip that Skinner clipped. Sager.
Sager.
with a blue-haired mascot, Sonk. And Knuckles, the red one. I think he likes punching things. Alright, Tifa, I believe you should be the narrator.
Satoko was sleeping like the dead.
Can you say that without laughing? This is not funny.
Satoko was sleeping like the dead. This is you.
If you didn't hear so... How much clip... Can we say this one together? 3, 2... How much clip could a wood clip if a wood clip could clip?
I know, it went
It's
pretty
not
good.
even that bad.
But we did it slow.
Now, back
It's about
into
doing
the
it
actual game.
fast.
Satoko was sleeping like the dead. Where's the button? He didn't send her to school, but an annoying teacher might come to harass him again. He really wanted her to go to school today. However, no matter how much he forced her to wake up, she collapsed and went back to sleep. He touched her foot and realized that she had a high fever. If he sent her to school like that, they might say something about it. He had no choice but to call the school and tell them that she's sick again. She asked him many questions, but Teppei told her that she was really sick this time. 1 hour later, he realized he had said something he shouldn't have to the teacher. Yeah, but she's really sick this time, you... Ever since he took Satoko in, there had been nothing but trouble. The teacher came to visit him the day after he took her. He received calls every so often too. They were all from the child consultation center. Every single one of them told him to put Satoko on the phone. Teppei was still certain that Satoko wouldn't give him up because of a fear that he'd destroy Satoshi's room if he did. However, he wasn't sure how long she'd keep her silence. In short, Teppei had no idea whether or not Satoko would continue to do as she was told. The only thing he knew for absolute certain was that he couldn't control her forever with fear alone. He could frighten her with just a look, but that fear wouldn't last for a very long time. He wanted to leave the house before Satoko got him into trouble. But in order to do that, he needed to find the bank book as soon as possible. Satoko was sleeping like an abandoned kitten inside of a wrinkled blanket. She was sweating heavily and breathing deeply. Both were signs of a very high fever.
She actually has a fever now.
Yeah, kind of jinxed it. With a whole, oh no, she has a fever. Dr. Robotic. Indeed.
No, Robtic.
Oh, Rob.
Also known as Eggen.
Eggen. I think you have to say Eggen. With a certain, angered frustration.
My favorite letter is
Eggen. That's not true. My favorite letter is Tifa.
Oh, that's very sweet.
This was your moment to give back, but it's okay. Tifa is a selfish lover. Teppei wasn't concerned in the least, of course. Instead, he felt that this was his chance. In that stage, he wouldn't notice if he went into Satoshi's room. He promised her that he wouldn't mess around in there as long as she stayed obedient to him. In reality, he went inside Satoshi's room while Satoko was at school, but he was very careful about putting everything back into place. However, by this point, he'd had enough. He was anxious to leave as soon as he could.
Yeah, we want him to leave as soon as he can, too.
Yeah, but I also don't want Satoko to get even worse. Even Teppei could tell that Satoko's fever wasn't from a cold, but from emotional distress. If she got even sicker, it could cause even more trouble for him. I have the ability to make myself feel sick. I am somebody who can think himself sick. I never did that with a fever. I can give myself headaches and stomach aches, but not fevers.
Heartburn.
I haven't had that in forever, actually. Funnily enough. Which is really funny because ability, you sure you don't mean disability? Well, potato, right? Something I can't do.
I have that from Monday to Friday.
I'm sorry, Tifa. Or what's your thoughts for brain damage?
Oh, that's a mean thing to say to Skinner.
Talk about a disability, huh? Nice one. I love how you took that and deflected.
Jokes on you, Tifa. I don't have thoughts.
Oh
Shit.
I guess even the Twitch servers do quality checks now. Why are we being so mean now?
No, this one backfired on us.
Why don't you have VOD, Skinner? I want to rewatch things. God damn. I don't know why shots were being fired in every direction Sunday. Jokes on you, je hack. I do. Very good, as you should.
Oh, Jack. Shack.
Je hack.
Shock.
No, je hack.
Shock is my aunt.
What?
Shock.
What?
It's a name. Shock.
Oh, okay, like the weird way Dutch people pronounce the word Jacqueline.
Not spelled
J.
J-A-C-Q.
Yeah, like Jacqueline, but short.
Yeah, Shock. You are redirected towards Skinner's collateral damage.
Minor spelling mistake detected. Opinion invalidated. Exactly, mommy. One of the number one arguments on the internet. Oh, there should have been a comma there and you didn't put it there, so your opinion doesn't matter.
Everything I say doesn't matter in this case. Oh, that is something I find so annoying in Reddit and stuff. When you have comments to a post and it's like, it's with a T.
Yeah, fuck you. If you have no arguments and you have to correct my spelling or grammar mistake, just don't waste your time. I was watching this and MMPR, whatever that is, and this is way more violent.
I'm guessing it's something with wrestling.
I don't know. I don't know. No.
Reddit is a cesspit. Cesspit. What's a cesspit?
It depends on the subreddits you go to. I like looking at cat pictures.
It's in every single one.
Not a cat picture.
No, it definitely is. Wrestling? No. Oh, then what is it?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Okay.
Oh.
Makes sense. I didn't know that was on currently. Chat, can we ban the streamers? You can try, but please don't. Meanwhile, he slowly crept up the stairs heading for Satoshi's room.
Maybe I can.
No, you don't. People have tried that before, it doesn't work like this.
Ben, now there's more of us.
Imagine if we had a button to like multiply us.
I would get so tired of myself.
I wouldn't. We would bounce off of each other.
I can't handle more of me. I can barely handle myself sometimes.
Power Rangers on Netflix. I didn't know that. Americanized Super Sentai. Is there a reason why it abbreviates as? I mean, you are factually correct, I know that, but just pointing that out. He tried to open the door slowly, but it was stuck on something. He assumed he just hit the furniture with the door, but in the next moment... You always speak the sound effects, Tifa.
Crash.
He heard the loud noise of falling metal. Something had been stuck behind the door and it had knocked over something on the bookshelf. Teppei clicked his tongue. He had been planning to sneak into Satoshi's room while Satoko was asleep. And shortly after that, he heard Satoko running up the stairs. She wasn't running just because she heard a noise. She was running because she had heard a noise from Satoshi's room, and that meant that Teppei was trying to get inside it. Feverish, Satoko.
Stop. Stop. Don't go inside Nini's room. I'd forgotten her voice.
You nailed it, though. Ah, fuck, I was just gonna look around for a minute. No damn luck. All I need is some cash. I know there's a bank book inside his room. I know that you hid it in there. Be a good girl and tell me where it is.
I don't know anything about a bank book. It's not inside Nini's room. Don't mess around in there. Leave it alone until he comes home. Nini. Nini.
Shut the fuck up. Can we stop playing, or can we stop reading Higurashi at this point?
The worst part, now that I read she let out a doll cry, I'm hearing the RuneScape in the back of my head.
That's so disrespectful.
You know, when you hit a character, the sound effects are like...
We're reading a scene of child abuse and Tifa goes, "Don't you know when funny sounds?
I'm sorry, that's how my mind works.
I get it. We're trying to make light of the situation because it's fucked up. That button sounds like a funny way to pronounce the end of a word. Don't press it. Me when Teppei. Pew, pew, pew. Giving Tifa that gun emote and animating it like this was one of the smartest things I've ever done. Stand by that. Satoko let out a dull cry as she went rolling across the floor.
Nini!
Satoko's screams echoed around the room. Hitting her would leave a mark, and the child consultation center would harass him, and maybe more than that. As a man of violence, it was already stressful enough to be warned not to hit her. But once he hit her on impulse like he just did, his restraint was all gone. Satoko was crying and holding her left cheek. She might have suffered a cut on the inside of it when he punched her. She had bloody...
You okay?
No, I hate reading this. So now there's a Tifa aim thing. Tifa with a gun in a video game would be the character that shoots like the whole clip / magazine empty and doesn't hit you once, but then like 5 minutes later you take a step back and then you fall through a hole in the floor because she shot a hole in the floor. You know? Stuff like that.
Tifa, please! Okay, fine.
She might have suffered a cut on the inside of it when he punched her. She had bloody drool trickling out of the corner of her mouth. Fucking hell, that did it! The center's gonna be back here next week. Gonna be in real shit if it's swollen by then. Ah, god damn it! This is more trouble than it's worth. Quit with your Nini already. Are you supposed to be a broken record or something? Can it, you little bitch?
A week is probably a good time for that to heal.
Teppei kicked her and she curled up on the floor. Ever since Rina had abandoned him, nothing good had happened at all. All he got was a whiny little girl. All she can do is cook and clean other than that, she just acts scared all the time. So when Satoko started crying like an infant, Teppei also lost his mind. I said, shut up, didn't you hear me? Who are you whining to? I pray that happened before this scene is playing, because if we get back to Hinamizawa and there is nothing left of Satoko to save,
I have a feeling
I wouldn't like that.
This is at the same time. Otherwise they wouldn't put it in between.
I hope we now take the 160 very angry rioting people and take them straight to Teppei's house and do a little historical reenactment of Watanagashi.
Unlikely.
Tifa's Indiana Jones confirmed. Always has been. Tifa just wants to laugh maniacally while firing a Tommy gun. Tifa would dual wield one.
I wouldn't hit shit, but I would, probably.
Tifa is to shooting guns what stormtroopers are to shooting weapons. One of my favorite scenes in the first season of The Mandalorian is... spoilers, not spoilers. There's two stormtroopers, I think they're taking a break or something, on their like watch. They're talking about shooting a can of something, like a rock, something like that. And they're arguing back and forth about who can shoot better, and then they try to shoot the thing and they both just keep missing. Peak. Go watch The Mandalorian season 1. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Ooishi-san, will you please leave us alone for today? Satoko is in danger as we speak. I know. If you touch me, I can arrest you for obstructing the law. Damn it!
Stop it, Kei-chan. He's just trying to piss you off.
Yeah.
Hey, old man, you won't live long with that kind of attitude.
Oh, now I'm scared. If you keep on talking to me like that, I'll arrest you for threatening an officer.
Well, what happened to him supporting us? Calm down, Keiichi-kun. He's on our side.
What? What are you saying, Reina?
Can't you see? He's being nice to you right now. He's saying these things because he's a policeman, but I think he's still on your side. I mean, he could have immediately tackled him and arrested him, I guess.
Yeah, he took us aside, he's explaining all of this to us, he's asking us to please take this away.
If he really wanted to make us leave, he wouldn't be talking to us like this. He'd simply use force.
But he's still blocking our way right now. How can he still be on our side?
Ooishi-san, you've got a call on the cruiser from the chief.
No, thanks. I've gotta go for now. Start vacating the area, please. If you take another step forward, I'll take it as a declaration of war. Got it memorized? God damn it! Hello, Ooishi here. I'm reading it loud and clear.
Ooishi-san? How's the situation there?
It's fine. Everyone's being perfectly reasonable. We have quite a lot of people here, so it's taking time to break them up.
Really? We're still getting calls from the Child Consultation Center. They're wondering when you can get them out of there.
We'll leave soon. I've already spoken to the leader. It's taking time for him to explain it to his people. If I call again, tell them to wait for a little bit.
I heard that the Onikafuchi Guardians are back in action, but it seems like it's not getting too messy this time. Yet.
I think this is still gonna get messy, just in a different way. Yes. The damn conflict has been over for a long time. Just give him a little bit to pack up and leave.
Ooishi-san, how could you lie to him like that? You haven't made any progress in persuading the leader yet.
No, was that really a lie?
The chief warned us that this could turn into a riot. I think we should call for help and shut this down before anything happens.
Kuma-chan, don't be mean.
Excuse me?
He got this many people together in order to help his friend. That's no small feat, you know. The whole village is here, and that means he persuaded Oreo Sonozaki. It wouldn't be easy for a young boy like him to persuade the Empress.
You think Oreo Sonozaki is backing this crowd as if they would be there without. But then again, if you don't know the inside outs of the village.
Yeah. And the girl they're trying to help is Satoko Hojo, the daughter of the dam supporters. It's hard to believe that the villagers would be trying to save her. There was a thick wall between them and the Hojo family. But he broke that wall down in just a few days. Actually, I've been following his progress up to this point. I saw him at their Watanagashi planning meeting. He's a damn courageous boy.
Damn.
What a damn conflict, once again. He's a damn courageous boy. The elders screamed and yelled at him, but he wasn't scared at all. He magnificently brought them over to his side. After that, they told him that they'd support him if he could also persuade Oreo. Since he's here today, he apparently also succeeded at doing that. He's going to be someone big one day. You should probably get close to him while you still can.
I knew it. You were taking it easy today. You're normally very direct, so I was surprised when you started negotiating with him.
I want to see Maebara send a little credit today. Where she said something that he shouldn't say as a policeman. The Kuma guy had to struggle to understand what he meant. Giving Ooishi a thin smile, he asked him a question.
Do you want to leave without disbanding them?
No, we don't need to treat them special. You don't know anything about the Onikafuchi Guardians. You and Maebara-san both. They're not as weak as you think. You'll see.
You want to wait and see what they do, huh? As usual, we're doing a thankless job.
Want a cigarette? Kumagai accepted the offer, taking a cigarette from Oishi's hand. And the next moment, two black vehicles stopped short in front of a building, their brakes screaming under the stress. There they come. Look closely, Kuma-chan. Several men wearing well-tailored suits emerged from the vehicles.
Why do I think
That's
this...
the Sonozakis.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of the Yakuza.
They can get
But
things done.
I am in favor of getting Satoko out of his situation as soon as possible.
I like the music swap.
Yeah, it's... something's gonna happen.
This is the important people holding important documents with a mission coming out of the car, storming the building music.
Yeah, somebody steps out with a very small, thin like a letter-sized thin briefcase.
A black
Stylish.
or iron briefcase?
Steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Some of them looked like muscle-headed gangsters and some of them more resembled intelligent businessmen. There was a clearly overbearing old man in a hakama with a crest and what looked like a whole circle of Yakuza leaders arriving behind him. That didn't make sense. Tifa's impending yawn threw me off. There was a clearly overbearing old man in a hakama with a crest and what looked like a whole circle of Yakuza leaders arrived after him.
Behind him definitely made no sense at all.
That's why I reread the line.
Totally did not get it.
Is Keiichi Maebara-kun present? Where is he? I'm Keiichi Maebara? How may I help you? Don't worry, we're on your side. Who are you exactly?
Oh, hey, Uncle. Why are you here? I can't believe he actually showed up.
Shion and Mion's surprised reactions made me feel nervous. Keiichi-kun, you're the leader here. There's no need to hesitate, let's go. The group of men clapped me on the shoulders. But I can't go, the police are here. Alright, stop right there, boys. I'm Ooishi from the Okinomiya PD. Good afternoon. Where are you all heading? Who do you think you are? How could you stop law-abiding citizens from conducting a protest? Well, Sonozaki-sensei, we're here because the Child Consultation Center called us here. Oh, Tifa called that. Nice.
Yeah, of course they called. You even said they called.
Sonozaki-sensei? Is he a teacher from some school? Wait, no, I don't have time to joke around. This man in Hakama must be the Sonozaki family's representative on the prefectural assembly. I heard that he's a really scary guy when he raises his voice, just like Mion's grandma. Shut up! Get away, you damn pig! Who gave you orders to get in their way? The chief of police ordered us here. I can't disobey him, you know. The Okinomiya police chief! He's going to hear some real complaints from me later. Tell him to be ready. His partner was doing his best not to laugh. Okay, I'll relay the message to him. Anyway, there are rules in the city. Like how the caretaker of a building can order people to vacate their property if he thinks that they can cause trouble for his business. As Ooishi-san explained in a strange, half-troubled and half-delighted manner, one of the intelligent-looking guys started talking instead of Representative Sonozaki.
Hello. I'm the attorney, Sonozaki, from the Sonozaki Law Consultancy.
He's the intelligent-sounding one, Tifa.
Consultancy.
Give it a French accent and start over.
Oh, oui. Hello. I can't do French.
Hello.
I can barely do my own accent.
Stick with that. Please, I'm begging you, stick with that. Hello.
I'm the attorney Sonozaki from the Sonozaki Law Consultancy Office. Okay, nobody can French.
True.
I went over the laws and applied to the Child Consultation Center. Their claim is unjust and it could be considered an abuse of their official authority. Here is a copy of the regulations. Furthermore, Keiichi Maebara-san is the appointed leader of the Hinamizawa Unified Council. This is the power of attorney issued by the council. The Hinamizawa Unified Council is a good cemeterian organization of citizens formed under the observation of the Shishibone local government section.
Cemeterian?
Cemeterian.
Cemeterian? So they're digging...
Samaritan?
The good Samaritans.
Samaritan, yeah. I'm not gonna redo it.
He's so intelligent, the words don't even sound right to you.
This is the new writing. You're so old school.
So it's a French word. It's actually pronounced differently from the way it's spelled.
Exactly. It's a local accent.
He has a speech impediment. Do you find that funny?
No, it's a local accent. Are you just calling my region a speech impediment?
Yes, Tifa, your culture is my costume.
That makes him a proper representative of the organization, and he went through the proper channels, rejecting his appeal as a clear abuse of authority and violates the municipal public servant regulations. Therefore, the order made by the head of the Child Consultation Center is unlawful, and if the police continue to interfere with this movement, then...
Okay, I understand. My apologies. Well then, you can carry on, everyone.
Why do I think he was waiting for this?
That's what you should have said from the beginning. Let's go, Keiichi-kun. Wait, you might be disrupting the business if everyone goes inside.
Don't worry. Only the representatives are going in. Is even that going to interrupt their business? With 4 couches in the visitors' room, I assume they can easily hold 10 people in there.
Flip. I guess you know better. Please, go on ahead then.
Or she has to play by the books, you know? He's
He
doing
must. There's witnesses. He's police. Maebara-kun, let's go. Nobody's going to stop us now.
Don't stop us now, 'cause we're marching in.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Or that.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, Reina, Mion, Shion, Rika-chan. We're going in.
We're going in. Yeah, let's go. Is this all part of Oreo's plan? Well, who else sent them? Probably. I didn't think she'd talk to these guys too. No matter how you look at it, it's the Sonozaki family giving us the most support. I wonder what made the hack change your mind.
The choking.
I'm not surprised at all. I always believed that Mi-chan's grandma would help us.
They have such a toxic relationship in that village. Really? I said some nasty things to her last night, but right now I could kiss her.
Alright everyone, we're going inside.
Yeah! The crowd cheers. The main event is about to begin.
Sato, go! Sato, go! Maebara-san, please save Hojo-san. Help rescue Satoko-chan!
Hey, Maebara boy! Good luck! This is your show. We wish you luck.
Angel Mort Grenadier, secure the path of retreat! Support the charge!
Okay, show us what you got. I will. I'm going to get them. Maebara-san, we'll wait for you here. We look forward to hearing the good news.
Yes, bring us good news. I'll be waiting for you too.
I pumped my fist in the air in response to the high expectations. We entered the Child Consultation Center backed by the power of the Sonozaki family. After a short break. I think it's a good idea, because I gotta pee.
BRB.
PRB.
We're back.
We are! Also, since Psycho didn't get the egg... Ah!
Nice try.
Damn it. I finally made it! It was cool inside the building, unlike the outside world. I could still hear the crowd, but at a lower volume. It was loud enough to hear their cheers. The staff in the building must have known who we were. They tried to concentrate on their work as if they didn't see us.
Hello, sir. How may I help you today?
Is he a goat? I'm Maebara Keiichi. I'm here to request that Satoko Hojo be put under protection immediately. Just go get the person in charge here. A representative of the Hinamizawa Town Council is here to see him.
He's unable to see you at this time. I will take a message for him.
That's the French lawyer.
Hello? I forgot. I'm a lawyer from the Sonozaki Law Consultancy Office. For the purpose of its future use, I will be recording our conversation from this point forward. We would like to be treated responsibly by the Child Consultation Center. I will try and see if he's available. Please wait for a moment.
Crazy, no? How just a little bit of pressure immediately changed the way forward. Oh, he's busy, I can't get him. Oh, I will try to reach him, sorry. Hayama-kun, it's been a while.
That's the
Fuck, there's so many
guy.
people talking now. That was the huffing and puffing dude.
I think it was, yeah.
Representative Sonozaki, how have you been? I'm here today as a member of the Hinamizawa Town Council. May I see the head of the office, please? Of course. Hey, you, take them to the reception area inside the boss's room and serve them some tea. I guess the power of a representative can really get public officials moving. I heard that there are both prefectural and municipal representatives in the Sonozaki family. We have the power of both of them today. And that means we have nothing to fear. We were inside his office, but the head of the office wasn't to be found. I'm sure he's somewhere in this building. All the exits are blocked. There's no way he could escape from us. He better not be thinking that he can hide from us all day. The head of the office, in fact, was peeping out through the blinds of a meeting room on the second floor. He was shaking in fear.
That was to you?
No. You were the chief last time. I was Hariyama.
I don't think I was the chief, but...
You've been promoted.
Why are they inside the building? What are the police doing?
Well, actually, both prefectural and municipal Sonozaki representatives are here. They have a lawyer with them too. They're asking for an answer, but only management has the authority to respond.
Okay, you've got it. Today is Saturday. It's nearly 3, right? I'll just stay here until then. Have them leave after we close up. Meanwhile, I'll talk with the municipal manager about what to do next.
I thought he told you to concede.
He said something about a town council. I was expecting a bunch of neighborly old men. I never thought I'd see representatives and lawyers and yakuza. Who would have thought there would be 200 people out there?
Well, that's Hinamizawa.
Anyway, the office is closing in 10 minutes. I'm sure they'll threaten me if I meet with them. But I'm not going to concede. That's my duty as a civil servant. I've been working for the government for 40 years and I'm not ashamed to boast about that. I will never compromise just because some gangster threatens me.
I've been really bad at my job for a very long time, I will have you know. I don't actually know that. He could be amazing. He's just doing things as they're supposed to. And the next moment the phone in the conference room rang loudly. The head of the office nearly jumped out of his skin. Scared even of the phone, he told the manager to tell whoever it was that he wasn't there. Hello, this is Hariyama. Oh, thank you. I'll let him know. Sir, it's the municipality calling.
Hello? I'm in deep trouble. There's about oh wait, that wasn't a question. I'm in deep trouble. There are about 200 people surrounding the consultation center right now. They even have representatives on their side. What should I do?
I did tell you this would happen.
But it's your job as municipal government to control trouble within the town councils. Do something about this. It's your sworn duty to take care of this.
That's not our job. Our job is to support the growth of the local communities of a region and...
I don't care. Can't you do something about this?
At this point you have no choice but to accept their request. I think you should stop being so stubborn about policy. The government is there for its citizens. Isn't that right? Can't you just peacefully accept their appeal?
You're an official too, aren't you? How dare you take the side of the town council? I'm not going to concede. I'm going to follow the regulations. A civil servant's duty is to conduct business impartially.
The chief has a point.
I've never broken that rule in my entire career. I passed the administrator's exam because I always follow the rules. Yeah, but sometimes the rules don't always apply in every situation.
Should I stop sticking to the rules? No, it's the people who are wrong.
Rules are good, but sometimes they're more like guidelines in situations.
Yes.
Like in the field they work in, they're guidelines.
Rules are great until you encounter a situation where the rules don't bring you the best possible outcome. To hell with all of these protesters outside. I'm gonna keep having this innocent child live a horrendous life.
Exactly. It's principle right
yes.
now.
I understand that they have these rules that, no, we have to investigate this further. But this guy would have been a typical Schreibtischtäter in another time.
Yes.
I was told to do these things. I just followed orders.
Oh no, I didn't think this horrible thing would happen.
Yeah. Well, it's your decision. We'll do our best to help. But I told you, didn't I? I know I did. I know I told you not to get them upset.
Fine, then I won't ask for your help anymore. I'm hanging up the phone.
Click, click. Sir, even if you manage to get away from them today, they'll come back again on Monday. What are you going to do then? I'm sure the mayor knows about this by now. There's definitely come up at the weekly meeting.
I haven't done anything that would upset the mayor. No matter what he says to me, that's what I'll tell him. Nee.
The phone rang once again. Also once again, the head of the office trembled in fear. The manager had to reluctantly pick up the phone. Yes? Where? Can you transfer it here? Yes, this is the right office. One moment, please. Sir, you have a call from City Hall?
City Hall? Not the municipal offices? Who is it now?
It's the mayor. Everybody's shitting on the guy. Yes, that's right. The members of the town council in Hinamizawa. Yes, I understand. Please listen to what we have to say. No, that's not true. It's important to be impartial and unbiased, but you must act according to the occasion. Yes, please do so. After you're done, please come to the mayor's office and give me your report. I expect you by 6 p.m. Thank you very much. The man spoke with a gentle demeanor, but in a tone that didn't allow objection. Then the elderly man in a double suit set the receiver down.
Wait, did we now swap to the mayor's perspective?
We just listened to a different call now, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's swapped to Oreo.
Yes,
after the call
we're
is
in
done.
a different call. Read your line.
Oh. Expect you by 6 p.m. is move your sorry ass in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You done goofed.
And it's
Fix
now 3 p.m., which means there's probably still a bit of a distance away too.
Yeah. And it's almost 3. It's when they close, no? Didn't we just talk about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you for that.
Oyo was sitting on the couch in the reception area. Akane was there with her too. Not a problem. It's been a while since you visited City Hall. I'm twirling my imaginary mustache. I was surprised to see you here today.
Sorry for the surprise. If I'm going to ask someone a favor, I want to see them in person. Thank you, really.
It's no problem at all. I'm sorry that our staff were so impolite. I should have taught them better. Maintaining good relationship between municipal governments and town councils is vital. So he says. However, the mayor couldn't believe that Empress Sonozaki came all the way to see him just to save one little girl. It's a huge deal when Oyo Sonozaki comes directly to his office. Understandably. Blast, some douchebag left a broken mirror laying around, but we can't find the guy who did it because the cameras are being annoying. Ugh.
Yeah.
Is that a German superstition or like an international one? That if you break a mirror, it's like 7 years of bad luck or something like that?
That is a universal thing, but if you have a glass shard, it brings luck.
Okay, do the individual shards of the mirror together bring you more luck than the breaking of the mirror caused you bad luck?
I don't think that only counts if you're the one that didn't break the mirror. I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that works.
Seems like I broke 6 mirrors. No, why? What happened? Or you'll be calling the cyber police and the regular police and the municipal one and the other one and the other one. I forgot all the important words. It's also unusual for her to do things indirectly to begin with. Rather than leading the charge herself, she was having Keiichi Maebara save Satoko. The mayor understood that she was doing this so Keiichi Maebara would get all the credit. Because of that, he was very interested in this young Keiichi Maebara. Question. This is nitpicky. It's a lot of text. I get that translating all of this is a mountainous task. Here, it's Keiichi Maebara, because that's what Western audiences are used to. First name, last name. Earlier, when he introduced himself at the Child Consultation Center, he went, I'm Maebara Keiichi. Stick with one. He sounds like quite the young man. I can't believe that he's gone so far just to save his friend from an abusive relative.
I know. He's one of a kind. I'm not worried about the future of Hinamizawa as long as someone like him is around. I can die peacefully now. Please, Mother, don't joke about that, or don't joke around like that. It was worth living this long if I was able to meet someone like him. Take care of that Keiichi boy if something happens again. You've grown so fond of him. Are you still mad at me for not having any boys?
I completely forgot about that type of horse shit too. Interested as a potential activist / problem in the future. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but it helps to have a male heir to
yeah, of course.
on the bloodline.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It was now 3 p.m. and I heard the announcement that the center was closing. The head of the office finally showed up in the room. He seemed like a totally different person. When I first met him, he had a cold attitude and responded to questions with blunt answers. Now he was much nicer and agreed with everything we said. I guess the power we held must have intimidated him. If I was alone, I would have never gotten him to listen to me. It's thanks to everyone's support that I'm able to talk to him now.
I understand. I'm very sorry for all of the confusion. We will take action immediately. Manager, please call Hojo-san's house right now.
Yes, sir. Satoko, finally! You're finally free! Yeah, about that.
Why would we call?
Teppei stopped kicking her as soon as he heard the phone ring. He could ignore the call, but if it was someone from the child consultation center, they might become suspicious of him. He'd hurt Satoko enough to leave bruises. He couldn't let them visit, so he had no choice but to deal with them over the phone. That's enough for now. You better remember where you hid the bank book by the time I come back. All Satoko could do was to curl up and cry. Hello, who is it? Good afternoon, this is the Shishibone Child Consultation Center. Again, you guys have nothing better to do? Why don't you stop calling me and work on your other cases? You're getting paid with the taxes I pay, you know. We're very sorry to interrupt you. One of our social workers will be visiting your home shortly. May I get permission for them to enter the premises, please? No way. I'm cleaning the whole house right now. We can't have any visitors today. Come back again some other time. Consultation center wouldn't give up. Teppei wanted to hang up the phone, but if he did, he knew that they'd show up for sure. I was told that Satoko-san didn't come to school today. She's home, isn't she? If she's really sick, she should be resting at home, I expect. There's something quite urgent that I need to ask her. What the hell do you need her for? I'm her guardian, so I'll answer her instead. Are you refusing to put Satoko-san on the phone? I'm not refusing. I'm just saying that I answer your questions in her place. Can't you see what I'm saying? What's your name anyway? I'm asking you one more time. May I speak with Satoko-san, please? God damn it! He thought dealing with government officials was a bit like playing whack-a-mole. If you hit them hard enough, they won't show up for a while. But today, whoever was on the phone seemed so provocative and self-assured. Teppei sensed that they'd definitely come to the house if he didn't put Satoko on. And if they sounded like that over the phone, if they came to the house, they might be bringing along more than just a couple of people. And for all Teppei knew, they might even bring a police officer. If they did, he couldn't turn them away at the entrance. He knew too well just how scary police officers could be. Look, wait a minute. I'll go and wake her up. Give me some time. He covered the phone with his hand and spoke to Satoko downstairs. Oh, Satoko. The Child Consultation Center wants to ask you something. Can you come to the phone, please? Even though he'd just been beating her, Teppei was addressing Satoko in a sweet, phony voice. It would disturb people to him talk like that. Satoko knew that his sweet voice was the scariest tone of voice he had. She couldn't refuse after hearing him talk like that, so she obeyed him and went upstairs. Teppei grabbed Satoko's shoulders with all his might and whispered in her ear. No matter what happens, we're a happy family, alright? Don't you dare forget that. Alright?
Yes.
Remember, if If you upset me, I'll destroy Satoshi's room. If you behave well, I promise you that I'll never enter his room again.
We heard that before.
Is that a deal? Huh? Huh? He squeezed her shoulders even tighter. Sadako contorted her face in pain. We're making up now, right? Huh?
Yes. For a happy family.
Teppei gave her phone to Sadako as soon as she nodded. He stood behind her, continuing to grip her shoulders tight. It was like a raptor gripping its prey with its sharp talons. Sadako Hojo-san. Mrs. Aoyama, speaking from the Child Consultation Center. How's everything going so far? Are you having any problems with Teppei-san?
I do not want to believe, though, that this is done over the phone. Especially if she says yes. What do they expect? There's no one in the area. There's no one to help her. She's not going to say yes over the fucking phone.
This might be to stall while somebody is being sent there.
Well, that better be the case.
I hope so. The volume on the phone was low enough that Teppei couldn't hear what they were saying. However, he squeezed Satoko's shoulders hard and urged to say something because her silence could be interpreted as a negative answer.
Yes. Everything is working out between my uncle and I.
You don't have any problems with him? Sure, go ahead. Hello? Satoko! It's me, Keiichi! Are you okay?
Yeah. It's safe here.
Now please, do the hostage negotiation thing that we did in the earlier chapter. If you mean no, say yeah, and if you mean yes, say yes. You know, that whole thing?
Yeah, but you don't know if you can actually listen along. Because if I was... He already said he doesn't, but you don't know
Yeah, we
that.
know that. Yeah, true, he doesn't.
Because if I was Teppei, I would be like...
Yeah.
Like, you better hold that thing like this.
True, we all know that. Sadako, we're about to come save you. If you admit that you need help, the Child Consultation Center will put you under their protection immediately. It's not just the center either. The mayor of Shishibone City is supporting us too. Crazy, isn't it? It's all thanks to the Sonozaki family. Mion's grandma is doing all of this for you. Fortunately, Teppei is not that smart. Yes, but they don't know that. Satoko always felt bitter toward the Sonozaki family because they were often the ones talking about her behind her back. She hated Oreo most of all. It didn't make sense to her that Oreo would do anything to help her. I know you went through a lot of hard times after the dam conflict. I didn't notice it, but you were being treated coldly for a long time. But I took care of all of those people for you. No one will ever treat you badly in Hinamizawa again. I wish I could show you all the people that have gathered around the Child Consultation Center right now. Everyone from Hinamizawa is here to save you. They're even skipping the preparation for tomorrow's festival. Oh, sure. I have a message from the Sonozaki family. Mion's grandma said to say hello to you. She's sorry about how she treated you. She wants you to come visit her house sometime. You hear that? She's on your side now. She went to see the mayor in person just for you. But, you know, the same goes for us too. We've been coming to the Child Consultation Center every day since you were taken away. Everyone has been supporting us, and all for your sake. Now we have the whole village of Hinamizawa on our side. Hang on, Rika-chan wants to talk to you.
Satoko? It's Rika. Rika? Keiichi brought it all to an end for you. The people of Hinamizawa aren't going to be mean to you anymore. So no one will ignore you when we go shopping together. They won't treat you differently from me anymore. No one will treat you coldly anymore.
Satoko wasn't sure if she could feel happy or sad that Rika noticed how badly the villagers were treating her. All she could do was let out a bitter laugh.
I can't believe that. Indeed, I can't believe it either. Rika?
Satoko was surprised. She was surprised to hear Rika's voice sound so mature over the phone. She almost sounded like a different person.
When you were taken away by your uncle, I thought it was an unchangeable fate. I gave up, thinking that there was nothing but a dead end ahead of us. I'm sure you felt that way too. But I found out that there's no such thing as fate. There's no dead end ahead of us. Keiichi broke that wall down and smashed it into a million pieces. Satoko, don't give in to misfortune anymore. We're almost there. All you need to do is nod your head. But I have to get stronger. That's because of how much you suffered. You're trying to overcome that. You felt guilty towards Satoshi because you hid behind his back when you were abused by your aunt. I know that you're trying to take that day's abuse as a form of self-punishment. I understand you're trying to get stronger as an apology towards your brother. I can respect that courage, and it shows how much you've grown up. Satoshi would be proud of you if he was here right now. He would pet your head. He would pet it so gently. Nini? Did you really believe what I just said? That's not good, Satoko. You're nowhere near as strong as Satoshi. Not at all.
I was getting all teary-eyed from this whole scene and... What?
Yeah, that threw me off.
Rika's words were suddenly toned with malice, penetrating Satoko's heart the moment she thought she was saved.
You think that taking this abuse will make you stronger? But is this really that different from last year? You're just waiting here for Satoshi to come home. You're waiting for him to come back and save you again.
Tough love. Okay, let her cook.
Let us save you. You don't even know what kind of strength Satoshi held within him. Satoshi didn't just cry and quake in fear like you're doing. He fought. He fought his horrible aunt. He fought in order to save you. Remember the sight of Satoshi standing up to your aunt? The one you cried in terror from, with his arms spread wide to protect you?
Satoshi was just as scared as Satoko was. All she'd ever seen was her brother's back. She had no idea what kind of expression he was wearing on his face. He didn't want to stand in front of his furious aunt, but he had no choice if he wanted to protect his sister. Satoko never once saw how scared he was, and she never once saw how courageous he was in spite of that.
Satoshi fought. He didn't just take the violence that was dealt to him. He fought it and struggled against it. I was no different from you once. I stopped fighting because I gave up. I stopped struggling against it. I chose to accept fate and quietly endure my pain. I thought it was a waste of time to seek help. Just like you. I was just waiting for someone to come along who would change my circumstances. But I've decided to fight. That's why I'm on the phone with you now. I'm going to change this fate on my own. I'm going to persuade you to nod your head. Satoko, he's right behind you, isn't he? Yes, he's here. Look at his face now. See how evil and scary he looks. Realize how brave Satoshi was to fight back against that furious face. If you want to give something back to Satoshi, don't just take his abuse without seeking help. You have to do what Satoshi did for you. Can't you recognize that?
Satoko slowly looked back at her uncle, though she was afraid to do so. He was wearing an unpleasantly broad grin while gripping her shoulders so tightly. Ultimately, it wasn't even really about dealing with her aunt or uncle. It was about dealing with her fear. Satoshi faced his fear. He could have chosen to run away from it, or to sit down and take it, but he fought for his little sister instead. He fought that fear and didn't falter. And what was Satoko doing? She believed that the violence she was suffering was the punishment she deserved. However, Rika wasn't wrong. Satoko wasn't trying to gain strength at all. She was only shutting herself out until someone came to save her. She wasn't doing anything on her own. She was only waiting for someone else to do something about it. Satoshi faced it. He faced his fear. That was his strength.
Are you scared? Are your teeth chattering? Are you feeling shivers running down your spine? That's exactly how Satoshi felt when he tried to protect you. You have to understand that. Do you know what Satoshi wanted from you? Do you know what he was trying to show you? If you don't know, Satoshi will never come back to you.
What's the deal? What's taking so long? Satoko was consumed by fear. Her teeth were chattering and she felt shivers running down her spine. And that was what Satoshi felt every time she cried.
Show us your strength, Satoko. Show Satoshi how much you've grown up over the past year. Show Satoshi that you've grown as brave as he is. Rika, but
Even if she asked for help that very minute, Teppei wasn't just going to disappear. Once she asked for help, she'd need to survive until someone physically came to her house to rescue her. Satoko ached all over her body. Her wounds were pulsing along with her heartbeat and she could taste the blood in her mouth. It wasn't as easy as Rika made it sound. One knot wasn't going to solve everything at once. They had no idea how hard it was for her to knot. What did her Nini look like when he protected her? She couldn't remember his face, but she remembered the strength in his words. And she even may have heard a little bit of his fear in his voice. But even so, he still fought. He faced his fears and fought for her sake. Satoko was scared, just like Rika said. Her teeth were chattering and she felt shivers running down her spine. But she had to face him. She had to challenge him, had to fight him and to break the cycle.
They say it like they can see her not.
They can hear it.
It's in her heart. Satoko, I'm going to give the phone to an employee of the consultation center. Tell them with your own words. Yes. Yes. Show me that courage.
It's getting harder for me to read because I can't see the letters.
Just let her now answer with a yes or no.
That would be really smart. I hope it goes that way. Hello again. It's Oyama from the Child Consultation Center. Please allow me to ask you one more time. Are there any problems between you and your uncle? Satoko looked at Teppei again as she listened to the question. Looked straight into the face of terror. All she ever did was hide behind Satoshi's back. Show me that courage. It wasn't only Rika. Her Nini was watching her too.
Me.
Excuse me? Could you please repeat that?
Help me! But why is the consultation center so stupid though? Why do they ask a question and not go just say this if that is the case?
I don't know.
It's
Because the guidebook says to ask this question.
Are they trying to have her killed? The police better be standing right outside that door right now. For dramatic effect. Yeah, it just pisses me off is what it does.
At first I was struggling to keep my reading composure because this scene was very emotional for me. And now I'm just boiling with anger. Like, fuck this asshole. The moment the words left her mouth, Teppei clocked his knees upside her head with every bit of strength he had in him. Satoko rolled down the hallway, still clutching the telephone receiver. Oh, Satoko, you finally betrayed me, huh?
I hate you! Get out of my house! This house belongs to my Nini and me! This house belongs to my family! I hate you! Get out of here!
You little bitch!
Ah!
Satoko wasn't going to just take a beating any longer. Instead, she spread her arms wide and jumped onto her uncle. Of course, that wasn't going to hurt Teppei at all. Satoko was as weak as a newborn puppy to him. That was, however, the best attack she had at her disposal. Satoko was fighting for the first time in her life. She had decided to stop waiting for somebody to save her. In the end, Satoko was the only one who could save herself. Enduring her uncle's violence had never meant anything at all. She had thought she learned something from her Nini, but she had been mistaken this whole time. What's with that look in your eyes, huh? I'm gonna push your front teeth in. But just as Tepe raised his fist, someone loudly hammered on the front door.
It's about fucking time.
Tepe Hojo, open up, this is the police. Shoot him in the fucking legs. Tepe couldn't help but jump in surprise. It had barely been a minute since Satoko asked for help over the phone. Open up this door! If you don't, we're going to break it down. Shoot first, then ask questions. Where's the LAPD when you need them? It's the LAPD that has this notoriously bad call to infamy for how they respond to calls, right? I'm not misremembering that. Get the jitte out?
What's that?
I don't know who I just offended, but... How did it turn out? How's Satoko-chan?
Satoko-chan asked for help. The Child Consultation Center is going to take action now.
But she's still in danger. Tepe made kill her for betraying him. We had heard a violent noise right after she asked for help. In other words, Satoko had been brave enough to do that in front of her uncle.
We have to get there right away. Can someone give us a ride?
Several of the villagers who came by car started their engines. The crowd had started to realize what was going on. Damn it! We're coming as fast as we can, Satoko. No, don't worry about that, Maebara-san. The police entered the Hojo residence not a moment ago. He wouldn't have had any time to hurt Satoko-chan. What? But why? Son of a bitch.
GG, Oishi.
Do we have tissues here? Why do we never have tissues when I'm crying on stream?
You can use my shoulder.
That's really sweet, but that doesn't help.
We actually do not.
I feel...
Wait. I have a package
Watch
of
out, was a super dusty.
socks from McDonald's. That
From
we
like
once
5 years ago. This was before the pandemic, I think.
They're still in plastic. I can open them.
Put that away.
You can blow your nose in them.
My heart feels like it ran a marathon. Does that make sense?
Mm. McDonald's socks? Yeah.
Yes. Quick tangent to get me back to a point where I'm not crying. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just that I will have a hard time reading my lines. A couple of years ago, McDonald's, before the pandemic I think it was, McDonald's had this thing where like in December they did this advent calendar thing.
Mm.
And on like one day of a month you could go there and you would get free socks.
So you can really see it, but they do that every year. We also have another pair that has like actual like fries on them. I have it. It's been laying in a drawer here.
So
for a long time now.
Why do we have them? Not because we support McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. But if I can get something for free from a company I don't agree with, I will get that thing for free simply because it costs them money to give it to me.
And we got them out of to tease my brother. Because even though he loves chicken nuggets, he hates the merch.
Yeah.
I think he did take the fry socks though, because I have no clue where they are.
We need to give him this pair of socks at some point.
I think that was the plan, but it's been laying here for years.
Yeah, we put it there and then forgot about it.
Basically.
Usually we only sell socks here at McDonald's for the play place. That's only so that we don't have barefoot children on it. Over here they don't care about that.
But they also don't really have play places anymore. That all got, the majority of them got shut down.
Yeah, because it costs money to operate them. Who wants happy children? Disgusting. Come here and buy products. Meanwhile, no idea. That's a mystery to me. Anyway, could you break up this crowd already? I'll be leaving for now, so excuse me. Have a good year. Common Oishi W.
Oishi must have contacted someone as soon as he heard Satoko asking for help. The police had surrounded Satoko-chan's house ahead of time. I get it. They were suspecting him of Rina's murder. It all makes sense now.
This fucking music is making my eyes tear again. Come on, especially now after all she has been through.
Yeah, it's
this
the
like
emotional...
almost victory fanfare kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Rina? Thank you. Get in the car, everyone. Let's hurry back to Hinamizawa. The impulsive part of me just wanted to say I would hate it if accidentally the police officer who came to the house didn't have proper trigger discipline and may have shot him, but...
Japan doesn't shoot people.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Plus, I want the situation to end. Emotionally, I want Teppei to suffer. Do I believe the police should just shoot people? There were several officers combing the Hojo residence. Satoko was sitting by the porch, talking with another officer. She had some painful-looking bruises all over her face.
Satoko-chan, are you okay? Are you? Do I look okay to you?
Fuck you for making me laugh. The first one is a freebie. Basically.
Coach! She needs treatment right away.
Let's take her to the clinic. Can you walk, Satoko-chan? Satoko nodded to the coach and stood up. It looked painful for her, but even so I felt relieved to see her better than I expected. However, the cruel bruises inflicted over her body were all too horrible to look at. I'll never forgive that man for abusing a little girl like her. My body shivered in anger.
Satoko. Did you see what I did, Rika? I can act when it counts. Yes, I saw your courage. You won. You broke the bonds of fate.
Both
That is
Rika-chan
so
and
sweet.
Satoko cried and hugged each other. I soon heard another car coming. I immediately knew who it had to be. It was ooishi-san's police cruiser.
That's really cute.
Getting some chicken tenders on lunch. It's a nice way to celebrate this milestone.
I could totally have some chicken tenders.
Well, you should have acted more quickly. I'm sorry we weren't more help. No, don't be sorry. If not for you, ooishi-san, he would have done even more horrible things to her. Thank you so very much.
I guess you can be a nice person sometimes.
So, how's she doing? The coach is looking after her. She was injured pretty badly. Oh, Kuma-chan. What happened to Teppei?
We got him. Komiyama-san took him to the station. So, he won't come back to this house ever again?
It's not like he's going to get the death penalty or life sentence. I don't want to think about this. He might come back someday.
Yeah, well, we won't let him. I'll make sure he can never come back to this village.
Oh my, oh my. The success of his Sonozaki family is saying such scary things already. You can't threaten him or anything, you know?
I'm not going to threaten him. I'm just going to advise him that he should never come back to Hinamizawa or Okonomiya, otherwise something terrible might happen to him.
I guess advice isn't too bad then. Uh-huh. He might accidentally, on purpose, fall down some stairs.
No, fall down a well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're very...
Wells are very common here, right?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
they're
the
also
one
not
we
very
have in our
high.
basement.
It's easy to trip over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So, is Satoko-chan free now? Is that really it? Is it over? I don't know. I think there will be more issues to come. Once Teppei loses his parental rights, they need to find a new guardian for Satoko. Someone has to take care of her.
If you don't fucking step up this time, Irei, I'm going to be so mad at you.
But there's no need to worry. I'm sure that the Sonozaki family is going to back her up. We'll make sure Satoko is happy.
You better.
Irei took Satoko to the clinic. He says her injuries aren't as bad as they look though.
Really? That's good to hear.
I wonder if she can leave the clinic by tomorrow. I wonder. I'm sure those injuries will take more than a day to heal. That's not what she's talking about, me. Tomorrow is the Watanagashi festival. It's been a really hectic week, but if we can all go to the festival together, I think that will be our happy ending.
This won't have a happy ending, I really don't think that. I don't think chapter 8 is just, okay, and by the way, here's some more lore for this, here's what you're wondering about this thing.
Maybe chapter 7 is the happy end, and chapter 8 just goes in about what has happened.
The winning move is to not play chapter 8.
Yeah, this is the end.
Yeah, it has to be.
Right. It will serve as proof that we got our happy world back with our own hands. I agree. I'm sure Satoko wants to see Kei-chan's auction in action.
Action auction? Ah! I almost forgot about that. Irie got really into the 90s and was never seen again. I hope he gets into the 90s. I hope all of them make it to the 90s.
That would be nice. Satoko will be coming for sure.
Before I knew it, lots of people from the village had joined us. They were the same people who came to the child consultation center to support us. They wanted to know if Satoko was safe. Considering her injuries, safe might not be the right word. However, she is free from the curse of her uncle now. Her emotional scars will slowly heal. We'll be there for her, as her friends. No, it wasn't just us anymore. The whole village is going to be there for her. The ghost of a dam conflict won't haunt Satoko any longer. It was a very long week. In this 1 week, we united, we fought, we overcame, and we won. It wasn't an easy victory. However, the price we paid was more than worth it. Tomorrow is the Watanagashi festival, the biggest festival in the village. It's a huge event where we worship the guardian of his village, Oyashiro-sama. Oyashiro-sama is a god who united two enemy peoples. The curse on the Hojo family has disappeared, and Satoko is truly going to be a part of the village. We'll all be playing at the festival together. This is a perfect happy ending. In our ordinary days were taken from us, we all felt so powerless. But now we have everything back. What else can you call that but a miracle? No, you can't actually call it that. Miracles can be created when everyone works together. What's impossible to do alone becomes possible when everyone joins forces. With everyone's power, we were able to make impossible things happen. And that's only a natural outcome of everyone doing their best together. So it's not a miracle. In other words, it was inevitable. The old legends in this village tell us that Oyashiro-sama made it possible for humans and demons to live together. I'm not sure what that story really means, but I'm sure that Oyashiro-sama made something impossible happen. We can be proud of what we did. I'm sure Oyashiro-sama is proud too. As proud as I hope all of you will be when I need the bathroom again. The town is a part of us all, a part of us all, a part of us all. And then everything will still go horribly wrong. So how is Rika gonna die in this one? Let's maybe find out after the break.
BRB. We're back.
Wow, Tifa. We're back. I blew my nose and went for little hacks.
I like how you didn't even put any tissue, sir. Why don't you just put a package in there?
Because I'm not a smart person. I hope whatever happens next isn't gonna make me unable to read my lines.
Nah. All I'm hearing is Dora. Yes, we did it. We did it. We did it.
We did it. I have never actually watched Dora the Explorer, so I don't know that part.
Oh, really? It's the dance at the end of the episode when they did what they accomplished for, and they all go, "Yes, we did it."
We did it.
And then there's a little song about what they did.
Okay, that's kind of cute. Should I start watching Dora the Explorer?
Oh, that was great.
We can be proud of what we did. I'm sure Oyashiro-sama would be proud too. Oh, is proud too.
I'm waiting for Rika to have her talk with, what's her name?
Hanyu.
Hanyu.
Yeah, and then Hanyu pushes Rika down the stairs because
Fucking bitch!
can't have a happy end.
You aren't supposed to live.
Hey, my bar boy! We did it!
You pulled it off. It was worth showing up every day.
My supporters cheered me on. We were all glad that Satoko was finally safe. The sense of accomplishment at saving Satoko finally hit us, and we hugged each other, sharing praises for our struggle.
GG's all around.
Wow, we were literally 2 clicks away from the end of the scene. Oh wait.
GG for you, and a GG
for your
you.
family. The more she got hurt, the more her heart had become timid. The more she got hurt, the more her heart became timid. The deeper her sadness became, the less she could enjoy happiness. The same time, the same world had repeated 1,000 times. The girl who had forgotten how to smile locked her heart away and isolated herself. When she noticed a light coming in through a gap, she raised her head. Did Pandora's hope ever really exist? Minagoroshi. With her courage taken back, the truth of her darkness can be revealed. The future she had given up on was now right in front of her eyes.
For a second I thought we finished the chapter.
It kind of felt like it.
That sure was an end of a chapter text.
Now one major question. There's a bunch of questions that we still have.
Yeah, but it's not the end yet.
The major question remains, who kills Rika?
Yeah, but it's not the end yet.
Yes. GG, easy. If only. I would love that. Problem solved. Yep, that's the end of Higurashi, everybody. Good night. Satoko and Rika-chan were already there waiting for me. While the injuries on her face, covered with band-aids, looked painful, Satoko seemed to be full of life. It almost looked as though her wounds were from playing too hard or something. So you stayed at the clinic last night?
Yes, I told him I was fine, but the coach wanted to keep an eye on me.
If that's what the doctor said, then you should listen to him.
I see. You were scared to stay at the clinic alone, weren't you?
Who wouldn't be?
I heard there are lots of ghosts inside hospitals.
Mean.
Satoko can't sleep without me.
Aww. That's so cute.
Aww. Why can't you sleep without her? Why? That's because Rika-chan is the only one who can give her comfort.
No sooner had Shion finished that sentence when a bucket went flying into her face.
I expected a Rika and Satoko sitting in a tree.
Hugging. Hugging. Don't know what you're thinking about, they're like 8.
Yeah, exactly. That's the time where you sing those songs.
It's true. Satoko started chasing Shion in circles like they were playing tag. I really missed this rambunctious fun.
This rambunctious fun.
I hate that word.
Don't we all have rambunctious fun together?
I believe in order to properly enjoy a good rambunctious fun, you need to wear a monocle. Or a pince-nez. That's the double glasses that you put on your thing.
And hold a sip of champagne or sect in one hand.
A sparkling one. Yeah, any drink really, but you need to hold it only with 3 fingers and then the rest is...
Yeah, and a flute.
A flute?
Yeah, that's what you call the wine glass.
I'm too uncultured, I would call it a wine glass.
It's part of our rambunctious fun.
Laughs and privilege.
I thought I'd never see this again.
I felt the same. But we got it back. We did this.
Yeah, we did it. I think you did the most. It was your idea to go to the Child Consultation Center, and you were the one who asked everyone for their support. I agree. I think Kei-chan contributed the most. Most people in Hinamizawa know who Keiichi Maebara is by now. And who contributed the least?
Rika. The Poirot look, exactly.
Is Keiichi-kun going to be a popular guy now? Is he?
Hasn't he always been kind of popular?
I bet he'll be incredibly popular. Popular among all ladies, that is. I really envy him.
I think he's gonna be so popular that he's gonna defy gravity. That's a wicked move of him. I'd be fine with that if I could divide their ages by 3. Spoken like a true teenage boy.
Every age is divided by 3. You can be 2.5 years old, for example.
Tifa, you understand 15-year-old boys so little you thought this was about math. Keiichi would be happy with... She's so innocent, so naive.
Yeah, but I mean, even if it's an 80-year-old lady, you can divide it by 3.
That is correct, Tifa.
Oh, is that the point?
No,
That is
Tifa.
always divisible by 3.
No. Okay, Tifa, the punchline is penis.
What does that have to do with 3?
Look at me. Don't look at the screen. It's not about the number 3, Tifa. Keiichi wouldn't mind being very popular with all the ladies as long as they are within what he considers his target range.
But if someone is 3-year-old, I can divide it by 3.
It's not about dividing, it's not a... It's pointless. Keiichi is popular for old ladies. The gilfs are too old for Keiichi's taste. That's the joke. She's so innocent. She doesn't get it.
Get it.
Keiichi isn't into MILFs. He's into people that are closer to his age. So it'd be nice if a 45-year-old hottie would be a 15-year-old into him, because that's about his age.
Okay.
We tried. Everybody... We didn't succeed, but we gave it our best shot.
I'll take it, sure.
Many people were wearing yukatas. It was still June, but it felt more like it was the middle of summer. The true curse of oyashiro-sama is Tifa not understanding certain things. Yes. Once we finished climbing the stairs, we could see the festival and the crowd enjoying it. The Fruita Shrine was packed with people, leaving the grounds looking nothing like their usual quiet self. Lanterns of various colors were hung about, and people were swarming various festival booths, giving the whole place an unorganized yet pleasant atmosphere. What a crowd! I had no idea there were even this many people in Hinamizawa.
Everyone comes to this festival. I think at least half of the population of the village is here. There's more than just them. The neighboring town councils and youth groups are invited too.
I see. We only have a few students in our school. It explains why there's so many kids around today.
Hearing the happy cheers of children is the best part of the festival.
She's right. I'm in agreement there. There are lots of booths around too. They were by far the best part of the festival. Booths selling takoyaki, yakisoba, shaved ice, apricot candy, sauce senbei, chocolate bananas. There was a yo-yo game, a goldfish game, a shooting gallery. There were countless booths here.
Those booth runners all came from the city.
And I think those were all the booths mentioned in the previous chapters. Except the yo-yo game, I think.
It's always the same.
Yes, Tifa, the significance is it being a callback to previous chapters. Huh?
You can't call it a festival without festival booths.
So we're going to have a battle in every one of them, huh? I'm not going to lose today.
Yeah, same here. Let's do it. Hello? Sorry I'm late. Am I the last one? Everyone's here now, huh? Once our club gets together, there's no way we can just sit back and enjoy the festival.
I was waiting for it, Darklord. I was waiting for it. I wouldn't mind going to a festival for a few festival booths.
I wasn't gonna comment on it.
You know what a booth is, right? Oh, sorry, what boofing is.
Oh, that sounds very familiar, actually.
Hey, Tifa, that is the punchline.
Oh, I thought it was about my pronunciation of booth.
No, the joke originates from the fact that booth and booth are homonyms.
What's boofing again? It does ring a bell, and I feel like we've had this conversation before at some point.
I want to say it's not. I mean, I wouldn't tell you how to live your lives, but you can die from it. Maybe be careful. Boofing is the practice of ingesting alcohol rectally.
Oh. Just
For
alcohol,
example,
not all liquids?
specifically alcohol.
Okay.
So, for example, doing a handstand and then somebody putting a beer bottle up your ass.
Ah, okay.
Volt butt chug.
Chug.
But. A booth, dart, fatty, or spliff are terms for jazz cigarette. Maybe as well. But that's butt chugging. That's also boofing.
I think I go to different festivals from you guys.
That's a good thing, Tifa. If, by the way, I know this is an American thing, as in, at least that boofing is used for that practice, as a term for that practice. And I learned this because of my consuming American media. When Brett Kavanaugh was put on the stand and asked about his life when he was about to be sworn in as a Supreme Court justice, boofing came up, and it was on the John Oliver segment about Brett Kavanaugh, where they explained what that meant. So maybe it's also other things that are a bit more innocent, I would say, but it's definitely also that.
Mm-hmm. The more you know.
Yes, the more you know.
Of course not. We're doing it again this year. This Watanagashi festival for the 6 of us will be the battle of 6 evils.
Cav is such a boofer. I believe that's what he wrote in his journal. Yes.
Let's go. There's no reason to hold back this year. Let's enjoy the festival with all our might. You don't even need to mention it. I do declare that I will be the victor.
Yeah, Satoko. You go, girl.
Let's put everything what happened before tonight behind us.
Let's not.
Let's play with everything we've got. It's been a good week since we all got together.
I appreciate the energy. I'm all in favor, but one of us shouldn't put everything behind her because there's still the issue of Rika getting killed.
For now, that doesn't matter.
It kinda does.
Yeah! Tonight, we're all enjoying this festival to its fullest. I think Rika deserves.
She does. I'm not disagreeing with. Oh, we're getting a high-speed version of this. Okay. I'm okay with this. Not exactly sure what's happening, but I'm okay with it.
Are they still gonna die?
I hope not. Something has to go horribly wrong. Otherwise, why is there chapter 8? As we ran around frolicking, a lot of people approached Satoko. Some were concerned for her injuries, some sympathized with how she had been treated so far. And some even insisted that she could rely on them if she needed. And all of that must have been disconcertingly fresh for Satoko, who wasn't used to it. Satoko said that all of the unusual kindness was making her uncomfortable instead, but I knew that she was just being shy. Right now, this was just what it took for Satoko to truly feel the village has been reborn.
I felt you reading faster. I'm like, okay, at some point this is gonna disappear.
And
speed it up.
You bitch didn't even pause it on the laptop so I can just look at the screen.
Yeah, because you still only had the last line left.
Why is that auto-scrolling? Why, hello. You all seem to be enjoying yourself.
Oh, I completely forgot Akasaka was in this one. Like, I expected him to have a bigger part in the until now.
Would have been nice.
He's still gonna show up for the rest of it.
Hi, Rika-chan. I'm here, like I promised. The festival sure has grown into a splendor.
Who's this guy? You know him, Rika? Akasaka is never there when I need him.
Nice greeting, but true. Huh? What are you talking about? Did I do something to make you upset? Well, you went to hot springs with your wife. Things sure got hectic around here.
Rika-chan is talking with some strange older guy. I wonder if he's someone she knows. I wonder.
Well, it's because he didn't actually do anything. We don't know that.
Well, he didn't know. He was at Hot Springs. Who is he? Who is he? Introduce him to this old man too.
He's handsome. Tell him my name.
Do you like biscuits?
When Akasaka had arrived, I believed what it took to change fate was the power of an influential individual. So I thought. But it turned out that was a misunderstanding. These are your lines, by the way. Individuals don't make miracles. Everyone must come forward to make them happen. That's when I thought I could defeat fate as long as I had Akasaka by my side. It was all in my head. Even if he had been there by my side.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm not saying that Akasaka was at fault. That's not the point at all. I may have considered him useless, perhaps. Even I'm rather astonished at my foul-mouthedness.
Let's forget about such things tonight. It's been a couple of decades. I had paused at the first screen, so he was taking his time, but then the next screen started showing up.
Why?
It's fine.
Ah! Hey! Maebara boy! I heard what you did!
I heard about it too! I heard you fought Oreo-san with a sword until she finally gave in. Good on you!
I didn't do any of that.
No, I strangled her.
We just had a peaceful negotiation. Man, I'm still proud of you. You let everyone and actually negotiated with a center.
Hey you, I'll give you some apricot candy. How many do you want?
Yes.
6.
Because they hate you. Thanks, Ryukishi-07. Yeah. Sorry.
Wow, Keiichi-kun. You're so popular today. He's a true popiopi. I'm sure Keiichi is into old ladies too. I don't know what Rika's trying to say, and I don't even want to know. Yeah, it's fine as long as it's defiable by Tree. Keiichi got a lot of attention too wherever he went. In order to save Satoko, he took the initiative, and hence his leadership abilities were now known throughout the village. Moreover, him persuading the village council and Oreo herself were now legendary takes of his heroism. Everyone had understood just how much Satoko had been ostracized by the whole village, and they also understood how unreasonable it was for it to continue long after the damn war was over. Seeing Keiichi's effort to break through that taboo so effortlessly. With that said, now Keiichi Maebara had become the hot topic amongst the Hinamizawa people. Naturally, everybody wanted a glimpse of this Maebara Keiichi, and hence the bargain auction saw an unprecedented turnout. Even though he started off red-faced, once he got over his shyness, Keiichi showed his true colors, eliciting rapturous cheers from the crowd. With sheer energy and momentum, the Watanagashi Festival of Showa 58 of that day became home to a special fervor that never happens. Even after this, I'm sure Keiichi will continue to steer the village into new adventures to come. Having such a young leader appear has made the village elders rather reassured. Oh, and now it takes its time.
Fuck you, Ryukishi-07. She tried. Any faster and it would have been comically bad. It's basically a PowerPoint presentation glazing Keiichi for 6 slides. Yes, but
Seems about right.
we are reading every single line in this game. This novel. Why don't you let me read this one? Sorry, it's not you guys' fault. Unless one of you is Ryukishi-07, in which case why did you do that? Oh, that's the guy who helped us yesterday. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Oh, I should have introduced him to you then. This is my uncle, Saburo, who's in the prefectural assembly. This is my other uncle, Ken, and he's in the city council.
You can click on your Twitch channel and go to the current videos, even with the stream still running.
Yeah, but that's even more disruptive.
Or they could just make it like every other line in the game where I need to press a button for it to continue. Because we can double check, I'm pretty sure I have no auto advance on. Yes. Things like this annoy. Sorry that we were late yesterday. We got lost on our way here.
No, you were both a great help.
The best.
I was really impressed to see the power of elected officials.
Well, we were chosen to fight in place of the citizens. Of course we're strong. We'll fix it in post. No, I won't. We're glad to see Satoko-chan is safe. Talk to us again if there's anything you need. We'll be glad to help. And I rubbed Satoko's head while they spoke.
Thank you very much. Back in the main tent, having been the last to rush in, were the main influential Sonozakis. They were all folk we became indebted to yesterday, except Satoko. Everyone bowed their heads. Until just a few days ago, everyone present was someone who could have been bad-mouthing the Hojo family. But Keiichi had broken through it all, having reflected upon their thoughtless insensitives, and I doubt any of these people will discriminate against Satoko again. In fact, they bowed their heads, apologized for their actions, and promised their assistance if anything were ever to happen again.
I don't like the overuse of this. You must be proud of your son. Oh no, it's not really a big deal. Hey, Keiichi, we're here too.
Keiichi-kun's parents are here. Yeah, who are useless. Good evening.
You don't know that. He had drinks with the other village people that helped their relationship.
Nice to meet you. I'm Keiichi's Meow Meow, Rika.
I'm sorry, you're his what? Also... Thank you. Are you my Meow Meow?
Yes.
That's really sweet. I will introduce you as such in the future.
That is fine. I will go full along with it.
Nipa?
Nice to meet you. My name is Satoko Hojo. So you're Satoko-chan. Such a poor little girl. Look at her face.
That's such a great greeting, Mom. You can make use of Keiichi if anything happens again. In return, what would you think about modeling for me? I am disgusted.
Yeah. Your father reminds me a bit of the coach.
Ichiro was very busy making pornography. It's a living.
Also an important job.
Sorry, that's just the kind of person he is. I'm sorry, he's just a perv to everybody.
Still, he seems very nice and fun to be around. Keiichi's parents were also at the festival. They were made quite the fuss of for having such a magnificent son, being the parents of today's big hero.
According to Keiichi, since his parents rarely left the house from being busy, this was a good chance for him to interact with the villagers.
Oh, now so.
Keiichi's father had proudly volunteered to make posters for the town council if the need ever arose. I heard from Keiichi the posters his father makes are so good that people steal them. I look forward to seeing just what kind of posters they are. Maybe in a few years.
Oh, there's Hanyu. This is the best Watanagashi festival I've ever had. Yes, I feel the same way. You've been around a lot longer than me. If it's your best one, then it must be mine too. Still, I I think this is the most fun and exciting festival we've had since it became known as Watanagashi.
What was it known as before?
The something festival. The Watanagashi festival only became like this just a few years ago, didn't it? It used to be just a boring traditional ceremony that the Furude family held. And before that, it used to be something different. More like the things that Takano is interested in.
Oh, so this is actually true.
Sorry. I'll try not to be mean to you today. Let's go have fun. The both of us. It's a special night for both me and you. I heard Hanju whisper in disbelief that only recently there was a world where Shion tortures Satoko to death. That horrific world, this happy ending world, is all the same, Hinamizawa. I'm sure that the people who only know this world believe unwaveringly that Hinamizawa was destined to have a happy ending. Only Hanyu and I know, only the bystanders know, that here in Hinamizawa, beyond a membrane so thin that it was even thinner than a goldfish scratching net, which is why I'm certain that we understand better than anybody else just how much of a blessing this world is. If Keiichi and the others gave in to their temper, without fighting side by side, this day would have never come. If Keiichi lost his temper, he would have committed a crime today. The same goes for Shion. She would be a criminal by today. In Reina's case, she would already be 3 moves ahead and would have finished the burial by now. Only Mion never blew a fuse. I'm not sure whether to call it prudent or cowardly. But of course there was actually a world where I lost it, and I ended up getting myself killed. How hopeless. Anyway, none of those worlds were any good. We weren't able to take back our happy world. So I'd given up hope. But nobody else had. We all united to bring about the miracle that needs to happen. A miracle happened because everyone united. Why couldn't this have been the normal text? This might come across as self-aggrandizing, but I don't think that there would have been a miracle if even just I had given up and denied unity. During that last call, if I hadn't taken away the phone receiver from Keiichi, I don't think Satoko would have accepted the help. And that's it, the miracle that couldn't have happened without everybody coming together. The miracle that wouldn't have been if even one of us had given up. It's thanks to Keiichi, who taught me how easy it is to break through fate, I who had given up from the outset. If everything is fate and there's a meaning to Keiichi's existence, just what is it trying to tell me? I already knew, the meaning of resisting fate and the means to fight it. Never again will I give in to fate, not even once.
Not once more.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry. The mirror opposite of what Hanju told me. Not to hold expectations for anything. Even Hanju must be able to cause some sort of miracle if she just believed without giving up. Or so I tried telling her, but she's stubborn at the oddest times and evaded me with a simple
I hate the speed reading part. Huzzah! Character development! Finally! I mean, there hasn't really been a chance to get character development, which normally would annoy the hell out of me, but given the structure of how the story works, it makes sense because it resets every time. They don't get the chance to develop as characters.
What I don't like is how this is very end of chapter, and it's not even the end of the chapter, because from the looks of it, there's going to be another episode.
A faded notebook. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour... Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the goodman of a house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think, not the Son of Man cometh. Even God doesn't know when he will descend once more. He is constantly prepared for that day to come. Have faith in your God at all times. Your God doesn't even know when he'll see the light. Do not spare any effort. Study hard every day. Have a passion for discovery. You never know when you will be rewarded, but that day will come for sure. Until then, you must let the fires of your passion burn bright. Hifumi T. Do we know any Hifumis?
Can't think of any.
Anybody with a last name that starts with T?
Can't think of any. I think that's enough saving. You're jinxing it.
My lucky number is 6. 6 saves for me being wrong and this having a happy ending. It would be nice.
So I'm assuming we will now go into the normal death that will still happen.
You're a normal death.
Which means Rika now gets alerted that fate hasn't changed yet for her.
No, fates have changed.
Yeah, but not hers.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Them dying will mean that her fate hasn't changed yet.
I still think she's gonna die at the end of this. Again, somehow, we as the audience will learn how it happens. And then the question remains at the end, is she gonna go through with what she said earlier, that after this she isn't gonna try again? Or is she gonna have a change of heart and go, I fought too hard for too long to get to this point. I deserve my happy ending. Once more.
No, I think if she now gets killed in this world, she's gonna have peace with the thought that all of her friends are alright.
I don't think so.
Satoko is safe, the Sonozaki family is fine.
So chapter 8 is gonna be the aftermath and the friend group trying to figure out who killed Rika.
No, I still think we have some explaining.
We also still have a whole thing about the volcanic gas eruption, if that comes back.
That too, but we'll see, we'll see.
Which may or may not happen, because it might be a different world.
Who knows?
Akasaka has to also still do something. Are they really just gonna bring him back as a red herring to go like, hey, I'm Akasaka, remember me?
It's not over yet, is it?
Yeah, but still.
Or maybe he might save her from her fate.
If the Steam achievements are to be believed, episode 11, which is what we will start on Friday, is gonna be the final episode of this chapter.
Oh, good.
Because there's one more achievement that is tied to story progress, and the others are the usual post-game stuff and reading all the tips.
Good. I'm ready to finish this chapter.
And then we need to start chapter 8.
That's for later.
Then what do we do in between?
I don't know, we'll see. As in, that's not for now. We first gotta finish this chapter and then comes the next.
Of these plans.
Unlike you, I don't run ahead 20 chapters.
There are no 20 chapters. Can you divide that by 3, please? No.
I say we go say hi to Skinner.
No, we're not gonna say hi to anybody right now. You are all potentially very lucky. My plan was that when we get close to being done with Higurashi, chapter 8 Higurashi, we could maybe also start playing Shenmue 3. But, for those of you who didn't see it yet, Gamescom has started yesterday, I believe. And one of the early announcements of Gamescom was that the new publisher for Shenmue 3 has announced a Shenmue 3 remastered version. There's no release date yet. They apparently want to announce it in the coming days.
I feel like that would take too long.
Why? What would take too long?
Waiting for that. If that's gonna be another year or two.
They presumably will announce it in the next couple days, and then we will know when that comes out.
Okay, fine.
And if it takes forever, oh no! Too bad.
If it takes longer for the release is in 2026, we're still playing the normal version.
No.
Yeah.
Then we're doing Shenmue 3 next year.
What? No.
Tifa, I'm not gonna play the ass version.
I'm gonna wait that long. We have already played 2 ass versions.
You take that back.
We might as well finish it in the...
Shenmue 1 was great at the time and it has aged significantly. Shenmue 2... I have no kind words for, especially with it ending.
Maybe we should stick to how we've been playing. Same style.
Okay, but we also played the HD remasters of Shenmue 1 and 2, so why not do the remaster of Shenmue 3? Exactly. Aged like unrefrigerated milk. That is quite accurate, I want to say.
Joke's on you. This was the pastured milk or whatever it's called in English.
Haarmilch.
The one that survives outside of the fridge
In
for
German,
forever.
In German it's Haarmilch, which would be aged milk, because it's haltbar, as in it's the stuff with a super long shelf life.
Yeah, the milk outside of the fridge.
Yeah, funnily enough, that's the only one I like, because I grew up with it. Ages ago, when Tifa moved over to Germany, she bought fresh milk because that's what Tifa is accustomed to. I almost spat out, I think it had gone off. Turns out, no. The long shelf life milk, I don't know what the proper term is, and fresh milk taste very different.
It does, and fresh milk is still nicer, and I absolutely hated the other milk first.
But now you're used to it.
Now I'm used to it, and now it's fine.
Yeah. I think you bought fresh milk like twice, and then it went bad, and then one of us drank bad milk.
No, that didn't happen. I stopped buying it because it was annoying to go to the store just to buy fresh milk.
That's true. I have not heard of this horrible concept. Wait.
Isn't it called pasteurized milk too?
No, all milk is pasteurized. It's called long-term milk according to...
No, don't put that in Deeple. This is not something Deeple would translate.
Okay, let's go to... Tifa, here, I've got it open.
No, I don't trust your...
It's long life milk, which sounds like something you take as medicine.
Is this a German only thing? No, we have it in the Netherlands as well, I just don't. Oh, UHT milk.
Yes, long life milk, because long shelf life.
Milk. Ultra high temperature pasteurization.
Ultra high temperature processed milk. The T doesn't stand for pasteurized. It sounds like the bane that is powdered milk. I don't think I've ever had powdered milk. I couldn't tell you what the tastes are, if they're any similar.
Apparently Pizza Hut uses it in their dough recipe.
I think lots of bakeries do. Because when you want the qualities of milk without adding extra liquid to it, you will use milk powder. Yeah. Makes sense to me.
It's
you know what also makes sense to me?
It's like egg powder. So.
Egg powder. No, so we're gonna rate Skinner. As Tifa tried to say earlier when I had to give you all the good word on a potential delay of Shenmue 3 being streamed here. If you cannot stick around, please check out Skinner whenever it's convenient for you.
Which is now.
Now would be convenient as well. Sounds like the end of Minagoroshi is coming soon. Hopefully.
I think we're getting there.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully before our vacation.
Definitely.
It has to.
I would assume by beginning of next week. We're gonna find out on Friday how far we get. Skinner today is streaming Lies of P, which is a Dark Souls Elden Ring-like hack and slash action game. The stream title is I'm a Real Boy. I had hoped so. I didn't know he was fake or there was any question about this. Let me start to rate. Tifa, any more wisdoms to disperse?
We're not bringing
My
that
nose
back.
is super itchy. Then we're also not gonna bring back the so.
No, that is there to stay.
Oh,
that is the sign.
Thank you for praising Sari bot, Psycho. I agree. Good bot. Tifa, press the button.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you everybody for saving Satoko with us. It was all because of your help. If you can stick around for a read, please. Bye!